Okay, that should be live. Oh, I think. Hopefully, at least. Let's see, is YouTube picking this up? Not getting any connection here. Oh, there we go. All right, we're good. So, I was not expecting this. We were supposed to be streaming Danganronpa with Bryce, which he streams from his computer. So I had nothing ready, but apparently he can't make it because he has exams next week. He, for some reason, didn't tell me this earlier, so now we're playing this. And so yeah, I had to get everything set up real quick. My phone was running out of battery, so I literally plugged into my computer. That's as far as it goes. This catastrophe. I set this entire thing up in the last 5 minutes. But it's fine. We're just gonna play some 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors. We're gonna, oh, I need to, there we go. We're just gonna, I'll have some fun. I need to make an announcement here. Because I wasn't expecting to do this. Let's see, no Danganronpa today. 999 live now! Exclamation mark. Okay, there we go. You can join the Discord if you want to get notified, because the YouTube notifications are absolutely fucking garbage. Now, another thing that I noticed while making this thumbnail, it's 7 on the thumbnail, yet it's thumbnail number 8, and in fact, if we actually take a look at the here, give me a second, I'm just gonna share. Here, let me add a screen share over here. Yeah, window capture should do fine. There's should be Chrome. Right, okay, yep, that is capturing that. I don't know why that's... Why is that aspect ratio bad? I don't know. It's fine. Here, let me move that over. Okay, so if you will notice something that I noticed today. What? This is not on the playlist. Hold on, let me just add this to the playlist. We'll get to the game in a second. So, you know, I did a nice, like, you know, group photo for the first one, then, you know, main character for the second one. Then we got Snake, number 2. He's number 3. Then we got Ace, he's number 1, so that doesn't matter. Clover's number 4. That should have been Clover over here, but now she's number 5, even though she's Clover. She's 4. This isn't it, and now 7 is 8. This is just a fucking mess. I think for the next game, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna look up, like, you know, from before I do the first episode, I'm just gonna look up who is number 1. That way I can just make him or her the fucking first thumbnail, and then I'll just go down the list in order, because that makes it so much less confusing. But anyways, enough rambling about why these thumbnails make no fucking sense. Let's switch back on over to the game. Oh, no? That? There we go. Yep. All right, let's just head on. I have my chat on my phone, which is tethered to my computer because fuck me. Oh, what was that? Cursor speed. Okay. Yes. In case you don't know what we did yesterday. I mean, not yesterday. About a week ago. Yeah, I wasn't able to stream during the week this week because, you know, busy, but. Yeah, we got the Yellow Submarine ending, which is interesting, but that also means that we are halfway done with the endings. Kinda. Because if we just head into the game real quick, and please don't tell me this is the start of the game. It isn't. Great, which means it doesn't have shitty music on it. Right, okay. So, if you will notice, Yellow Submarine ending over here, done. So that's one ending, boom, boom. Then, Crazy Clover Axe Murder ending over here, done, bing, bada, boom. So 2 out of the, and as here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 endings. We've gotten these 2, they're done. It's done, never have to revisit it again. Just so you know, if you weren't here last time, we went down this route originally. Well, actually, in case this is your first time here, we originally went here, then we went down this route first, then we went down, I believe, this route, and then this route, and we got the Axe Murderer first, then we replayed it through this route so that we could get the coffin ending, which I'll get to in a second. And then on our third time around, we played through here, got this ending, and then we just knocked off this little bit so that we just have it on our map. Yeah, so these 2 endings are done. But, curiously enough, there's something more here, right? I mean, the whole yellow lock thingy is kind of weird to me because, I mean, I don't know. Like, I've done all the previous sections that can lead here, right? We've done this path, and we've done this path. So all the possible sections that could lead to this ending, we've already played, yet we've gotten no indication of what this yellow key that we need to unlock this sort of double secret ending or something is. So I'm not sure. But right now, we're not worrying about that. We are instead... Oh yeah, and we also played through the middle one here. We're instead going to play through this bit right down the middle here, and we're going to be taking a look at those endings. So yeah, let's just get to it. We're going to be starting off right here when we choose the numbered doors.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces.
Oh yeah, and talking about map layout as well. This is the, I believe the 9th door is in fact behind door number 6, because I know that on our first playthrough when we went through the number 1 door, can I not back here? Whatever. Okay, so we went through the number 1 door first, and we did not find the 9th door. Someone else found the 9th door, so it must have been behind door 2 or 6. But we've also gone through door 6, and we know for a fact that there is no 9th door on the other side of door 2. I mean, not 6, 2. So the 2nd door does not have the 9th door behind it, but the 6th does. It has to. Which means that going through this pathway, we are going to undeniably run into the 9th door, which I'm curious to see how that's gonna play out. Yeah, let's just get to it.
Just double checking, but everyone wrote.
Yeah, we've
voting here.
Yeah, we've seen all of this. And what is the canon one that he picks? Yeah, they're having a little fight over there. That's fine. Because I know for a fact that Junpei isn't completely rigging this. He did put one piece of paper into the hat. It's just that afterwards he decided to choose a different door, and that's when he rigged it. But I believe the piece of paper he initially put down was 6, which I guess makes this the door he always wanted to go down, I guess.
I want to go through door 6.
That's a problem. None of these teams will be able to go through the doors they want.
Okay, so this is why this is, like, the important choice, because, like, it's leaving a bunch of people behind.
Clover and I chose door 1. Lotus and I chose door 2.
So actually, the only choice where everyone gets to go through a door is door 9. Which I think that's necessary to get a good ending, right? Because I know for a fact that if you go through door number 2 with 7 and Lotus, right? The people that are left behind get murdered by someone. Now, we know for a fact that the murderer is not within this current group, that leaves Zero, the ninth man, who's probably dead, so probably not him. Snake, who might be dead, but according to Clover, might actually still be alive. And Alice, the frozen Egyptian queen or some bullshit like that. I don't know. I don't remember. That was a while ago when we did our first, yeah, I think that was like the second ending we got. So there's clearly something roaming around the sort of main staircase area while we all split off and go do the various doors. And in the case of door 6, when we essentially leave a bunch of people behind, the people that are left behind end up dead. So that's interesting.
That's not enough people to open a numbered door, however.
I'm very curious as to what the difference between going through door 6 and 2 is, because, you know, door 1, everyone goes through a door, okay. But if doors 2 and 6 both end up leaving some people behind, then shouldn't the murder still happen? How does going through a specific door essentially just stop a murder from happening? I don't know. I guess we'll find
Digital routes
out.
don't match up either.
We've got similar problems.
Oh, did Santa go through door 6 originally? Hold on. Because it was... I'm 5. Then Ace and Lotus. That's door 1. Yup, that works out. That leaves behind... who? There's no 2. We have Santa, Clover. No, Clover went with us, so we have Santa, Clover, Santa, June, 7, Lotus. And I believe the pairings were 3 plus 7. No, 3 plus 8 is 2. And then 6 plus 7, we got 4. What was the original split? I don't remember. I don't remember. We'll have to see.
Junpei, and I want to go through door 6.
June and Santa wanted to go through door 6, right. So June is 6, Santa's 3. That's 9, which means you need to add... Who did they add then? Did they add 7? No, that's 16. That's 7, 8. Or did they add them both? Is it 3, 6, 7, 8, 24, 6? Yes, okay. So the entire group of... So when we pick the first door, that entire group of 4 people ends up going through the 6th door, which is where Santa finds the gun. Meaning that we know for a fact that the number 9 door is behind door 6, and that the gun that Santa got, he somehow got in door 6. Behind door 6, somewhere in there. So this will be interesting to see.
But our digital route is 5. If we're gonna open that door, we need a 1.
Because... Ooh, yes, Ace, my boy. Because, yeah, literally, like, every event that takes place after you, in the coffin ending, right? The ending where Santa basically threatens us with a gun and leaves through the door on his own. Every event that takes place in that ending is built up on whatever happened with these guys behind door 6. So this is going to be very interesting to see and put the second ending we got into perspective.
Damn, what are we gonna do now?
What are we going to do?
Why don't 7 and Lotus go through door 1 with me?
Interesting. So once again, we're trading 7 and Lotus, whose digital route is... So 8 is 15, so that their digital route is 6. That's... Wait, no, that should match up with June, not me. oh, but me and Ace brought over has a digital root of 6, which then you need to compensate with a digital root of 6, which is 7 and Lotus together. Okay, that works out. So yeah, we're essentially just swap. So yeah, me and Ace and 7 and 8 and 7 and Lotus have the same digital root combined. So so we can switch back and forth. That's very good. So what's interesting about all this is that in both of the scenarios where people don't end up massacred, no one goes through door 2. Meaning that the events that happen here, you know, these escape rooms that we do and whatever we learn here, has, well, nothing to do with the rest of the game. They're completely disconnected. Because nothing that is found in these rooms then leads to anything here, because no one actually goes through there, which explains why we never find the yellow submarine in the other playthroughs, because no one goes through door 2 and no one gets the, I believe it's the sun key, which we need to access the submarine room. Interesting. I wonder if going through door 6 does in some way lead to the big murder pile that happened. But yeah, looks like we're gonna be heading out with June, bleh. But also with my boys Santa and Ace, both of who I very much enjoy having around. So yeah, this is I can agree
What
to these
about
terms.
me?
Isn't that obvious? Wasn't one of the teams just complaining that they didn't have a 1?
Exactly.
You mean I should join Santa's team?
Yep.
Yes.
Huh.
So Clover's actually being pretty helpful, which is good. At least she's not all depressed and shit.
I understand. I'll go through door 6 then.
Yeah, my boy.
If we do as Clover has suggested, we can all pass through a numbered door and no one will be left behind.
Exactly.
This seems to be the most reasonable solution.
7, Lotus. What do you guys think?
I don't have a problem with it.
Me either.
I mean, honestly, I pretty much like all the characters here, other than Lotus and June. Let's
All
be
right,
honest
then.
here.
We're good to go.
Like Seven's amazing, especially going through the Yellow Submarine ending. I really like 7. Santa, Snake, Ace. A great cast of characters,
See you
honestly.
later.
Wait, Clover! Don't move on your own!
Clover is being more talkative than she is in the other playthrough, which is interesting.
Oh, I'll be going too then.
Though I do feel bad because the fact that we're not going with her means she'll never find out that Snake might actually be alive, and then maybe she'll pick up an axe and start murdering us. But yeah, I want to see what the difference is here, because let's see. Let's assume that everything that takes place roughly the same. It's just what changes are who is in which location when things take place. So, no one has talked with Clover regarding the murder of Snake, meaning that the events that take place in here, where we talk with Clover about Snake not actually being dead, possibly, never happened, which means that, theoretically speaking, Clover should find the axe in the office, take it with her, and proceed to murder everyone. Right? Because the fact that I don't go here should be quite similar to if I went here but didn't have the right key for that interaction. In my stead, she's going with 7 and Lotus. I mean, 7's pretty nice, but I don't think him or Lotus are able to calm her down, so it's entirely possible that Clover still goes down a murderous rampage. Even down this, even if we go down this door. Now, the difference here is what's going to happen when we find door number 9, or both door number 9s, because as long as we're around, then hopefully it means that Santa won't be able to just get his hands on a gun, or at least we'll be able to know what's going on.
Yeah, be careful.
I suppose really my biggest question is what stops Clover from going on a murderous rampage, because on one playthrough, what stops Clover is the fact that we're there to talk with her and help her work through her brother's death. But we're not there this time. So why doesn't she
should
end
get
up
going as
going
well.
all murdery? I don't know. But I guess we'll see. Maybe 7 is just really good at, like... Maybe he's just a really good therapist. Who knows?
This is E-Deck.
There should be a door at the end of the hall.
All right, let's go.
There it is. Door 6.
Here it is. You guys ready? Yeah.
About as ready as I'll ever be. But I'm very
Let's get
dehydrated.
to it.
For some reason. I don't know. I'm gonna run through my entire
I
water
found it.
bottle
It's right there.
in like less than 15 minutes at this rate. Alright. We're good. We're good. We have not exploded.
It stopped.
Yes, it stopped.
Whew. I don't believe I'll ever get used to that.
Hold on. It can't be. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, voice actors. Could it? Is this? Oh, how have I not noticed this before? Ace, Richard Epcar. Okay. Richard Epcar. By any chance, have you done any, let's see, what other roles has this Richard Epcar performed? Filmography. Where are we? Film, video games. I swear. When did this game come out? Yeah, he's Ace. So what about... Okay. No, it isn't the same person. I thought at least that line made me think that maybe he was the same voice actor as Gira Belladonna in Ruby, Blake's father. They sound remarkably similar. I thought that has to be the same voice actor. No, they just sound extremely similar, but I guess it makes sense. I've never noticed the relationship before. It was only that line, I guess.
I'm not sure it's something I'd want to get used to.
Wait here, I need to hear this.
We should finish this game before imminent death becomes a normal thing.
Yeah, that's the standard line. I wanna hear him talk again,
Got
because
that right. Once I'm out of this hellhole, I'm taking a nice long vacation.
I wanna hear his voice a bit more.
I agree.
It is. I feel like, I guess it's slightly higher than Gira's voice, I guess, but it has like the same like intonations, I guess.
All right, let's go.
Very, I guess, lion-like, which, I mean, he was
This
referred to
door
as
looks heavy.
lion at the start of the game just based on his looks and you know, and demeanor. I almost said misdemeanor. That's not what that word means. Which, you know, Gira is a panther? Faunus? Not sure exactly what animal he is
But
supposed
it's
to
not
be.
locked. I'm opening it.
Definitely a big cat, though.
Whoa, what the hell is this?
Interesting.
This has to be the biggest room so far. The ceiling is pretty high, too.
Huh. Could be 2 stories, maybe even more.
This
Jeez.
space could be utilizing the entire length of the ship.
This is gonna be an interesting escape room.
What's that huge Kamaboko-looking building in the middle?
The fuck's a Kamaboko?
Kamaboko? Well, I guess that's as good of a description of it as any.
I have no idea what
I
that
see
is.
stairs. so we
Hold
may
on.
as well head over to them.
Kamaboko. Oh, that thingy-majig, the little, yeah. Yeah, the thing you put on in ramen. I don't eat ramen. I hate noodles of all kinds. And pasta of all kind. As well.
Yeah, but this section's barely wide enough to fit one person.
You're right.
Gotta go one at a time.
Whoa, you can't even tell the shape when you're this close.
Let's check out the other side, too.
It is pretty fucking big.
This looks to be the steam engine room.
Alright.
The steam engine room?
Yeah.
Yes, that thing that looks like a cross-section of a mushroom is the boiler.
So yeah, this is then theoretically connected to the navigation room by the engine lever
You see
thing.
the 3 round doors near the bottom?
Yes, I
Coal
do.
is put into those and burned, which heats the water, producing steam.
Okay.
The same thing that drives a steam engine. This one is simply somewhat larger.
Yep.
I see.
It doesn't appear to be running right now.
All right, let's split up. Hey, what's wrong? Are you all right?
And this is why I try to avoid going to through the same doors. June.
Hey, June,
That's a weird looking hand, by the way.
Jumpy.
you... Oh, you're really warm.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Please tell me she has a fever and this is not some dumb romance shit.
Is your fever coming back?
Yes. Yes. It
Thank
probably
God.
is. But I'm fine. Please, don't worry about me. I just need to rest. And I'll be fine.
Okay.
Sure, sure,
Here,
can we just-
sit down? Careful.
Can we just get to the gameplay?
Thank you.
Ace, Santa.
Yes.
Right. All right, let's get started.
All right, let's
Hang in
go.
there, June. I'm gonna get you out of here real soon.
All right. Ace is an easy voice to do. June and Santa, I'm not great at. So we'll see. Seek a way out. Okay, steam engine. Okay, so it's just one big ass room, I guess. Straightforward. Yeah. All right. So we got that. So, right, so that's one end of the room, other end of the room, then on the other side, and looking that way. Okay. A lot of stuff to look at. Stairs stretch from the catwalk to the boiler. Okay. There are a number of these little windows along the inside of this thing. And I think you're supposed to put coal in these through... I think you're supposed to put coal in through these, but they're welded shut. I don't think we can get these open. Yeah, probably not. Imagine we could just pilot the ship to shore. That'd be fucking easy. Alright, needs to be a bit further down. Man, this thing is huge. I guess a ship this big needs something like that to power it. True, but I doubt a single boiler of this size could actually move a ship like this at any reasonable speed. There'd need to be at least 3, no, 4 of these. Huh, I guess you know a lot about boats, huh? Do you like boats? Oh, I cannot wait to get to Danganronpa 2. Easily my favorite game in the series. I want to see how Bryce is going to respond to some of the cases there. And the ending as well. Oh god, it's such a good game. The massive furnace for this boiler. Door built into near the bottom where you can put coal in. Okay, we already saw that. Alright. I'd say this is probably here to move coal from place to place. It probably comes from over there. And then the belt carries it down the tunnel and out here. So if the conveyor belt was moving, yes, the coal would almost certainly come out here. Interesting. look at that button. It's glowing orange, right? That's gotta mean something. I guess pressing it is the best way to find out if it does anything, Santa. Nothing. Okay. So clearly we need to put something in there. It's a square hole. Nothing in here. Ah, look. The back wall there. I can see 3 small slots. Terminals for some sort of connector, perhaps. I mean, you think we're supposed to plug something in here? Perhaps. 3 slots. So we need to put something in there, which will then help allow us to turn on the conveyor belt, which will then bring something out, which then we can use for something. I don't know what. I'm not sure why we couldn't just crawl in there and get it. Tunnel goes all the way across the ship. But sure. Pillar goes up towards the ceiling. Okay. That's useless. Right, back here. Ooh, okay, so we can look at this area more closely. It looks like there's a door over here in this tunnel. The belt over there must deliver the coal, which is then picked up and thrown into this door. The door appears to be welded shut, however. A golden gear. It doesn't look like it was always golden like this. Well then, I imagine it was prepared specifically for this game. The gear is rusty, but it looks like it's still pretty sturdy. Okay, so we need to get this to turn. Maybe we do actually need to turn on the engine. That'd be interesting. Actually, is there anything else to look at over here? No, I'm feeling it's important. Nope, nothing in particular. Okay. There's a bunch of wooden boxes over here by the wall. I already looked through those. There's nothing there. Alright, thanks for your input. Stairs to the upper floor, they're connected to the boiler. Not useful. Oh, we can actually head upstairs. Why is this so complicated? Jesus Christ. There's a huge oven for this boiler. There are 3 open areas in it. Each of the open areas has a gear in it. Actually, can I just quickly, I just want to know where this puts me. So right now, we're here, just looking that way. Alright, pretty straightforward. What about here? Here, okay, so it's just the difference between looking straight that way and looking this way. So this is actually just, okay, yeah. The coal is right there! You can just crawl in and get it. Come on, I can literally see it. Oh, if I need to actually, like, solve some shit to get that coal, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. But yeah, so then we come over here, which is, yeah, we just come around the engine and are now looking straight ahead. And then over here, we have just moved forward and are now looking here. Yeah, so now we're looking through here, and then I suppose the gate that we can see is probably that one, if I had to guess, since it's over there. Interesting. Just trying to get a good layout of the room, which is important. Huge bronze gear. This has to be important. Small door on the other side of the tunnel, welded shut and one open. Okay, so this is mostly just the same stuff. Ooh, this one is silver. It's a silver gear. And I think it's made of pure silver. No way. Silver is way too soft to use for gear. It's gotta be steel or iron gear that's been coated with silver. Don't have called it a silver gear then. Shouldn't have got your hopes up. I mean, he's describing the color of it, not the material. Are you thinking you'd haul this thing back? I think 7 could probably carry it, don't you? Okay. So we have a gold gear, a bronze gear, and a silver gear. Interesting. Alright, let's head over here. Look, hey, it's some kind of snowman secret meeting. Those are just bags full of sand. You use them as a counterweight when you're lifting something with a pulley system. Man, you're too serious. Oh, come on, you should have seen him through door 1. He made plenty of jokes, and Junpei was actually caught off guard by them. Spare wooden boxes here. There's nothing in them. Okay. Spare boxes here. Anything important? Nope. Okay. So, oh god, there's so much to this. So now we're just looking back on this. Got it. And we can go upstairs? Really? What in God's name? It's a thick iron door blocking our way. You think this is... Yes. It looks like the exit. It looks like this door slides up into the ceiling. Right, and it looks like we need to put like some circles in there. Given its placement, this must unlock the door to the left. There's a weird indentation on the top of this thing. Think that means you have to insert something here? Yes, I would imagine so. Thing unlocks the door. Depression looks like it's an outline of 3 circles leading to each. Okay, it's giving me some Uncharted vibes. This room, honestly, some of the Uncharted puzzles. I don't know why. They're all empty. All right, let's head upstairs here. What do we got? Something. Okay, we'll take a look at that later. Let's keep heading. Jesus Christ, there's so much. Oh, and now we actually get to take a. Oh my lord. Oh dear. For fuck's sake. Hey, Junpei, where are you going? The only thing in there is a closed numbered door. Kinda pointless to go back, huh? It sure is. Okay. We aren't getting anywhere with that pile of boxes here. What the hell is in these things anyways? They're way too heavy to move. Okay, so it looks like it's essentially blocking us off so we don't have the entire area to explore. What about this door? What are the doors to the furnace? There's an A on it. There's a circular wheel at the center of the door. Alright, let's give that sucker a twist. Oh, it's noisy, but it opens. It's totally pitch black in there. We should, go in here. Alright? Let's go. Oh, okay, this looks like just like the door we went into. Where are we? We must be on the other side, yes? It should put us directly above the conveyor belt. At any rate, we should keep moving. There's a great deal we have yet to investigate. Okay, so essentially we can move through the engine to get from one side of the room to the other. And it looks like boxes are blocking off this specific bit, but we can actually probably get through here by going through the doors. Interesting. Well, before we go through there, I do want to head back through here, and I want to check this. Fuck. I want to check out the rest of this area out a bit more, because we looked at the door. What are the doors to the furnace? There's a B on it. Anything over there? Nothing of interest. There's a catwalk over here. Over there. Yeah, if by catwalk you mean narrow strip of metal. Junpei, are you brave enough to cross that? If you were to fall, you do realize that broken bones would be the least of your problems. What? Nah, this is not that tall. It'd probably be fine falling from this height, as long as you know, landed properly. Several catwalks spidering across the walls of the room. Maybe like a twisted ankle. Maybe like if you fucked it up, like maybe you break like your leg or something. I think breaking your leg would probably be the worst of your thing that would happen to you. What are the doors to the furnace? There's a C on it. Alright, so we have to go through door A, and then through door A we're able to... Oh, that's blocked off as well. I didn't see that. Yes it is. Okay, so we can use that to head this way, and then we use that to head that way. Got it. Well, before we head through door C, I want to just look at this area. Well, anyway, looks like that's the pipe. Looks like the bottom connects to the conveyor belt housing. The coal must come out of this pipe onto the conveyor belt. In other words, there must be a great deal of coal in that pipe. There are a number of boxes on the catwalk. I don't think we can go over there. You definitely can just climb on top of them. Come on. Alright, let's check out door C first. So now we're on this side. Got it. Oh, it's weird. Oh, okay. There's a wooden box hanging over beneath the catwalk. Okay, I get it. We're looking this way. I thought we would be looking that way. Okay. Man, this room is fucking confusing. It looks like a hand-operated winch. But it doesn't look like there's any way to, operate it. That means the wheel isn't attached. Hand-operated wheel, don't see a wheel to operate the winch, though. What about the box? The wooden box at the end of the rope hanging from the winch. Looks like there's something inside the box. And so we can't interact with this? Hand-operated... So, yeah, we need to put a wheel here, so then we can turn the winch. Okay, so let's explore... door B this time? See what's over here. Another one. Ah, but this one does have a wheel. Got it. This winch looks like the other one we saw earlier. Although this one has a wheel in it. Alright, let's pull it. Ah, let's give this wheel a spin. What? That's weird. I don't feel any resistance. Ugh. Ah, shit. Okay. Good job, genius. You broke it. I didn't break it. It broke all by itself. While you were tugging on it, yeah. Hand-operated winch, the wheel once had, is now in my hand. Let's see if I can get it back on. There's a couple of posts on the back of it that look like they fit into the holes into the winch. Damn, no good. Little shafts are too small for this big hole. It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, to be honest. If that's the case, then that wheel wasn't originally part of this winch. Then that means yes. So we need to use this wheel for the other winch. That's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I like this room. It's very intricate, I guess. Hand-operated winch. There's a wheel to turn. Oh, yeah. Got the wheel I pulled off the winch, don't I? Let's see if it fits. Sweet, it's a perfect fit. Looks like they're made for each other. Not shaky at all. Good. Should be able to turn this now. All right, yeah, let's get the box down. Good job, Junpei. We should be able to haul up the wooden box now. You see, the wooden box. It's under the catwalk. Can you see it? It's hanging from the rope on the winch, isn't it? It looks like there's some sort of device in the box. I'm not sure what it is. At any rate, you might as well turn the wheel now. I'm counting on you. I love Ace. Alright, I'll turn the wheel. That's it? What happened? The wheel only turns to the left. It only turns to the left. That means we can't reel up the rope. Yes, we need to let it down, then head back, and then pick the stuff out. You can only let the rope down. Interesting. I don't think that will be a problem. We will simply need to go downstairs after letting the wooden box down. I'll be counting on you, Junpei. Sure thing, no sweat. You could help.
I believe the box has reached the floor.
Oh, voiced section.
Yeah. June's down over by there.
She doesn't seem to be improving.
Well, of course not. She's not gonna just get better right away, you know? It'll take time.
Right.
What could be causing this, I wonder? Illness, perhaps?
Nah, it's gotta be exhaustion. She gets dropped into some weird-ass ship, forced to play some messed-up game. If you think about it, it's a lot weirder that we aren't freaking out just like her, you know?
Yeah, and it's lines like this that make me question what happened with Santa during the coffin ending, because he seems like a very rational guy who's just... And I mean, even according to June's account, he seems like he legitimately cares about... Like, he's not like, grow the fuck up, I only care about myself. He's not like the lone wolf type at all. He's like a pretty sensible, reasonable guy, even if he can be a bit of an asshole at times. Not really an asshole, though. More like just a bit hot-headed. It's just... I don't know. What would make someone who seems so reasonable decide to do such an unreasonable thing, especially considering the fact that we can easily all get out? In the coffin scenario. Very easily. We can all get out. So, I don't know. Guess I'll have to see.
So you're saying we're abnormal?
Yeah. We're just running around this room, solving all these puzzles like it's just business as usual.
I mean, we do what we gotta do to
What the
live.
hell could you call that normal? We're just guinea pigs.
A guinea pig? You mean like a lab rat?
So two different animals?
You mean we're
sure?
being used for some sort of experiment?
Well, yeah, of course.
Is that what you're saying?
Dunno. But it does seem like a possibility, you know?
Again, more mentions of an experiment. But yeah, it is good that we did the It is good that we did the Yellow Submarine ending, because 7 regaining his memory in that timeline actually helped us learn a lot about, you know, what's the situation that's going on. you know, regarding, you know, the previous Nonary games and the kids that were kidnapped, and the fact that everyone here has some connection, right? Don't know about Ace. Snake was part of the original Nonary game. Santa was part of the original Nonary game. Clover was part of the original Nonary game. Me and June, honestly not sure where the connection lies there, but then Seven investigated the original Nonary game, and Lotus was the mother of 2 participants of the Nonary games. Which means that out of, that's what? Out of 9 people in this game, 5 have a connection to the previous Nonary game, which means that all the other people, like Ace, me, June, and the 9th man, all must have some kind of connection to the, you know, some kind of connection to the original Nonary game that took place years ago. The question is what? Aha! So this goes in there. Got it. Maybe this hole is where the control panel goes. There was only one way to find out. In you go. Okay, so what now? Dude, you did it. Everything looks alright. Okay, but what do we do now? Why don't you press the button next to it? The orange one? Yes. Alright, I'll do that. Pushing. Sweet, all sorts of lights are lighting up this thing. Oh, yes, I think I just heard something turn on. No? What's that? What's happened? Junpei, look, the conveyor belt's moving. The conveyor belt? Well, I guess it's done moving now. Still a bunch of coal on the belt, though. Looks like a bunch of it got dumped off at the end of the belt into that wooden box where you found the control panel. Coal. Coal, huh? A box filled with... that is the lowest texture resolution coal I have seen in my life. Look at the fucking polygons. That's not coal, that's styrofoam. It's coal. It's shiny, black, and coal-like. Anything else to see in there? No. Okay. So what do we do with the coal now? That's the real question. There are boxes here. It's not like we can just put it into the engine. Yeah, the engine doors are welded shut. There's a huge oven for this boiler. There's a big gear in each of the 3 open areas. Alright, let's check out what this thing does. These 2 columns are different from the others. The lights are red. Right? Oh, yeah, okay. 3 sliders on the left are down, but this one is up. There are a number of lines engraved in these. I suspect we are meant to do something rather specific with them. Junpei, why don't you move that slider down? Oh, so how we're trying, I suppose. Nothing, Nothing happened. Maybe it needs to be prepared somehow. Saying if we did something somewhere else, it'd respond somehow? Yes, I suppose that's one way of putting it. Sliders down. Well, let's see if I can get this thing to go anywhere. Ah, no dice. Thing isn't going anywhere. Okay, so clearly nothing to do there. Oh, useless. So what now? Where could we use the big box of coal? Is there anything on this side? No. It has to be at the ground level, because I'm pretty sure we've already done everything we need to do, you know, at the top of the ship. We'll check out the other door. Small door, it's welded shut. Nope. What about here? Oh. Alright. There we go. Nothing. Damn. Cloth bags, nothing. We still need the gears for that, so we're not done here. Pair of boxes. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're to do here. Conveyor belt, R-shaped tunnel. And those are just the various different things. Massive furnace. Oh, what did it say? There's a door built into it near the bottom where you put coal in it. Here? Oh, I guess then, yeah. It's a hole that let us put coal into the furnace. Maybe we can get some coal in there and set it on fire. Yeah, okay, let's do it. Alright. Yeah, that's the last of it. No coal left in the wooden box. And nothing. Great. Well, I guess I should have expected that. Just coal. Why would just throwing coal into a cold furnace do anything? Yeah, well, man can dream. Junpei, explain it to me again. You're planning to stoke the furnace with coal, which will heat the water stored up in there and make steam, which will then drive something else. Am I correct? In other words, you want to generate enough pressure with the steam to power the turbine and drive the steam engine, right? Yeah, I guess that's the gist of it. Well, in that case, there isn't enough coal. The furnace is enormous, so we're gonna need a whole hell lot more coal than this. Very well then, if the three of us work together, then we should manage to fill it much faster. I want to help too. Man, I totally didn't even see her walk up. You feeling up to that? Yes. Yeah, right. You look like you're one stiff breeze away from falling over, June. I think you'd better rest some more, alright? No arguing. You need your rest, so you stay here, and we'll handle this. Okay. I understand. Alright, time for some manly work. Oh god, Junpei, why are you so cringe sometimes? Let's get this coal into those furnaces. It would be a million times better if his voice actor was actually saying lines, because his voice actor is fantastic. And now we get to hear some ASMR of coal being tossed into a furnace, apparently. That's a lot of work. Alright, I think this should be sufficient. Alright, now we just gotta light it. Junpei, hand me your matches. Makes you think I have matches. I see. How are we gonna light it? Perhaps there is a device nearby that will allow us to remotely ignite the coal. Let us take a look, shall we? Some sort of ignition device, huh? Okay, so we've filled up the furnace with coal. Now we must fire it up, which I'm guessing might... Yes, okay. Ah, okay, so this is like a measure of how much coal is in the furnace, probably based on weight or something like that. Interesting, so then we just pull this down and it will light the furnace. Is this... I think it might be. It probably is. I think this is how we might ignite the furnace. That means if we move that thing down... Alright, let's do it. Here we go. Hey, Junpei, Ace, look at this. There's big gears turning under the boilers here. Huh? Ooh, it's triple vision. Aha, and there's what we need. Fantastic. The gears. They're spinning. The hell are you guys waiting for? Start looking. The gold disc. There's got like some kind of pattern here. Interesting. Then this should be the bronze disc. And the silver disc. Guess maybe we need to match these up in some sort of way? I'm not sure. Well, let's head up to the door. Boom, boom, boom. Let's look at the thing that unlocks the door. There's a depression here that looks like the outline of 3 circles laid on top of each other in a triangle. Maybe if we put those 3 discs we found into this thing. There's only one way to find out. Let's stick them in. So now we need to turn them, I guess. That's odd. Nothing happened. Maybe you're, I don't know, putting them in the wrong places? Perhaps you have them facing the wrong directions. Perhaps you should rotate the disc to make some of the lines connect to each other? Well, no harm in trying. Instructions for operation. When the disc is clicked, it will rotate a certain amount. When the white arrow is clicked, the discs are switched. Please note that when the discs are switched, the angles for the discs are reset. Okay. So we can... Okay, so it's pretty straightforward. This is gold. So we want gold and then flip it. Okay, so now we have gold and gold, silver, silver, bronze, bronze. Now it's just a matter of matching these up. Now, I don't know if it's possible to match up the blue. I don't believe that it is, though. What about the black? No. That's also not matchable. So I suppose maybe... Yeah, what we need to do is clearly this. But what if, you know, we switch around the orders, and we instead, you know, we try to get some of the other things to work out, you know? Like, is it possible for some of these, to work out, I guess, maybe? Not really. So yeah, we just... I guess we'll stop messing around now and just do what we're supposed to do. Overturned it. There you go. Pretty straightforward. The red lines on these discs. I think maybe I can make a star polygon out of these. And there we go. Perfect.
Yes! The door's open!
So if we take a look at the flow here, yeah, we've got one more escape room as usual, and then a couple of novel bits, and then there will be the split to determine what ending we get. Interesting.
All right, Junpei, why don't you go get June now?
So, sorry for pausing us so much. Since getting the non-bad ending here required us going this way, then this way, then this way, I'm assuming getting the good ending here is gonna require us going this way and this way. Now, we've gone this way, but we've clearly gone this way as well, so I guess we'll see.
Santa and I will keep an eye on the store.
Sure.
Why do we need to do that? Even if it shuts, we know how to solve the puzzle now. We could just open it again.
Well, I suppose that's true. Shall all three of us go and collect June then?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm cool. I'll let Junpei handle it.
So are you only interested in being contrary?
Yes.
Alright, I'll go get June. I'll be right back.
These two are a great pair.
Oh, Jumpy!
Are you okay?
Oh, dear Lord, not another romance scene. I don't think I can take it.
Yes, I'm fine now. I'm sorry I made you worry.
Alright, let's hurry up and get out of here.
Let me check.
What was that gasp?
Good. You're feeling a lot better. Are you sure you're alright?
Oh, you're such a warrior, Jumpy. Oops, I mean,
warrior. I do not like this.
Alright, let's go.
go where?
Oh, right, I didn't tell you. We got the exit open, so...
And you did not help.
Great, let's go.
Could have at least looked around the room while we were loading some coal.
Oh, it's...
Santa? What are you looking at?
It's a photo. It's my sister.
Sister. Oh. You know, that makes sense. So, Lotus had two daughters who participated in the Nonary games. Sisters. Then fuck, Snake and Clover are siblings. They participated in the Nonary game. Could it mean, then, that Santa also had a sibling, but then perhaps because I know there were 2 different facilities, right? And I know for a fact that Clover and Snake were separated, so perhaps they made a point of kidnapping siblings and then separating them on, the 2 different facilities? Perhaps. Not entirely sure, but if that would actually be a connecting line between all of the victims that we know for the Nonary game, and that's that they're pairs of siblings. Interesting. I suppose that they were trying to research telepathy or some bullshit, collective unconscious. I guess it would make sense for them to go for siblings because they'd probably think, oh, they have a stronger psychic bond or some bullshit like that. However, Santa has never talked about a sister. And we know for a fact that one of the girls in the Nonary game died. So, yeah. I suppose the question is, because there were 2 facilities, one was here, one was somewhere else. We know Snake was here, we know Clover was somewhere else. I do not remember where Santa was. I do not remember if his sister died here or on the other place. But yeah, interesting. Very interesting.
Sister? Santa, you've got a sister?
He had one, at least I'm guessing.
Yeah. Kid was cute as a button.
There's the was.
She was only about an inch tall then? Oh, sorry. I guess an inch is a little large for a button. Probably more like a half inch.
They're joking, and then he's gonna be like, she's dead. Also, once again, showcasing Zero's unbounded evil, putting the bracelet on over clothes. That's just not poggers, man.
Sorry.
Why are you looking at it?
Okay. Now, to be fair to Junpei and June, they do not have the multi-dimensional sight that I possess, therefore they don't know about Seven's memories in an alternate timeline and Clover's memories in another alternate timeline, so they don't know about the Nonary game and that his sister probably died in them. But you just read the room, guys. Just basic, basic, cognitive, fucking emotional, I don't know, what's the word? Awareness. Come on,
He was
people.
her Santa Claus.
Was.
Wait, what?
Have you ever heard the story of the 2 Santa Clauses?
Okay.
It goes that a long time ago, there were 2 Santas. One of them wore white, and the other one wore black.
Interesting. Considering his entire color scheme is white and black.
The white Santa gave presents to good kids, and the black Santa played tricks on bad kids.
Right?
They went on like that for a while, but eventually the black Santa's tricks started to get worse and worse.
Krampus.
Pretty soon, the white Santa couldn't stand it anymore, and he stabbed the black Santa to death.
Just imagine fucking Santa with a fucking knife, you've eaten your last yaw, partner. Just fucking shanking.
When he stabbed the other Santa, the white Santa got blood all over his clothes.
Ah, and that's why they became red.
And that's why, these days, his clothes are red. You could say that red is all that's left of the black Santa.
So in his honor, he now gives coal to bad kids.
I wonder which Santa I am.
Yeah, because he wears both white and black.
The white Santa or the black Santa?
Oh.
What are My fucking grunts.
All right, let's go.
So no mention of his sister possibly being in this. So maybe I'm actually wrong about this. But it's clearly some tension there. And yeah, I guess we'll have to see.
Huh?
Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get moving, come on!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're finally back.
Sorry we took so long.
Interesting. I guess
Let's
we'll
go.
see. Oh, what is this room? Kind of storage, I guess?
Is this a warehouse?
Yeah.
No, I believe this is the cargo room. This must be where they store all of this vessel's freight.
Alright.
There are wooden crates everywhere. I wonder how old they are.
So we've made it to the side of the boat since it's curved, which is good.
Well, we probably ought to start with finding the exit, right? Let's get going.
Alright. So we're just hopping straight in. Let's go. Storage room. No. Is this how it all ties together? What's the coffin? That is that coffin. That is that exact design on that coffin. Hold on, we're checking that out first. Jumpy, look at the crate over there. There's something on it, isn't there? Yeah, it looks like a coffin. A coffin? Yeah, it seems kind of weird to find a coffin here, right? As if it's just telling us to search here. Coffin. Damn it, we can't go there yet. Can we climb the boxes? There are 3 crates stacked here. Stacked up like stairs. And if we climb up there, I think we can get over the fence. Junpei, think you can go take a look at that? Sorry, but no thanks. Why? I've, got a bad feeling about it. Pussy. Okay, fine, I'll go. Please be careful, Santa. Yeah, but just in case. Yeah, what's he gonna do with that screw? I don't see what throwing a screw at a fence is, right, to see if it's electrified. Holy shit! This... Oh man. There's electricity running through the fence. Looks like it. We can't go through... We can't get to the other side. Well, we could jump off those crates, but we wouldn't be able to get back. Huh. I mean, I guess if you climbed on that one, you might be able to make that jump. Like, maybe you'd hit your leg and get electrocuted a little bit, but like you'd land on this side probably. Tall fence surrounding the cargo room. Apparently there's a high voltage current running through the fence. Okay. So, we need to find a way to shut down the current. Pretty straightforward. Bunch of bags here. I wonder what's in them. The 9th man. Wearing some kind of white outfit. It's a key card. Could the 9th man's connection be that he was one of the people researching? You know, one of the people who took part in the Nonary game, not as a test subject, but as a researcher. If that's the case, then it's entirely... Then it makes sense that when he realized what happened, that he himself ended up trapped in a Nonary game, he was like, oh shit, oh fuck, I need to get out of here. And it also makes sense that he's a piece of shit and would be willing to take a child hostage. I guess she's not a child, she's like college aged, but you know. So yeah, that would explain his behavior at the start. But it would also make it kind of weird that he wouldn't know the fact that the that if you go through the door, the numbered door without everyone, you get blown up. So maybe that was added by this in this version of the Nonary game and wasn't actually a rule in the previous version. What's that? It's a card. It has a headshot on it. A headshot. Yeah. I'm not really sure what purpose this could possibly serve. You don't know who that is? Here, give me a second here. Search. Card with the 9th man's face printed on it. Okay, so you acknowledge it's the 9th man, but you're not even gonna talk about it. Junpei, you are an enigma. That's a nice optical illusion. You can't really tell whether the card is tilted this way or this way. Okay. Let's check out the other bags then. Okay. Clover. I wonder if this is just gonna be every person in the Nonary games is gonna have a key card, or if it's just gonna be the people who were previously parts of the Nonary game. But okay, so that essentially throws away the basis for my theory about the 9th man being a researcher. Because I was like, oh, he has a key card, so he was like a researcher at the facility. But no, these were clearly made for this Nonary game, since it's Clover's current picture, not when she was a child. Card of Clover's face. Okay. What's this one? My boy. My baby boy. Card with Snake's face. Hey, he's probably alive, though. I don't know what is inside these barrels. Judging by their weight, perhaps a liquid of some sort. Okay, what about the box? Hey, Ace! Oh, look at that handsome man! He looks like the fucking Chad meme. Jesus Christ. It's Ace's card. Some kind of European lord. Oh, my headshot. You want to see it? Actually, pretty good picture. A damn good picture. No, I don't need to see it. In fact, we really ought to get back to our search. It's like the Virgin 9th man versus the Chad Ace. So, are you saying that you shouldn't prioritize your own life over everyone else? That you should actually let yourself die if it means that the others might live, rather than saving yourself? Yes! It's so fucking perfect! I'm telling you. This game predicted the Virgin versus Chad. The Chad Wojak memes. These stairs, they go up 3 stories. Give me a second here. What are you waiting for, Junpei? Whatever, I'm going. Okay. There's the only door here, except for the one we just came in through. Then this is the exit. Oh shit, Sherlock. Of course it's locked. It's an electronic lock? No, just a keyhole, right under the doorknob. So to open the door, we gotta find the key that fits in the keyhole. Yep. Okay. Oh, fuck, I wanted to check out the upstairs. Ooh, window. Oh, it's a metal panel, so we can't actually see outside. Metal panel over the outside of the window. Yeah. Sad, sad, sad. Monitor's off. I've got a green switch here. And a red one. And some kind of lever. None of them seem to do anything, though. Maybe the power's off? Yeah, maybe. There's a single green light at the bottom, though. That means... okay. There's several lights here with numbers 1 to 9. Only the light with 9 on is in it. On it is on, I guess? It looks like it's covering something. Looks like some kind of little shutter. Maybe it'll open if we do something. What's gonna come out of it if it does open? Yeah, like I'd know that. Well, there are 6 holes here. They look like jacks for a headphone cable. Jacks, huh? Maybe if we put something in them, yeah, something might happen. Alright, I think I'm starting to get the Santa voice down a lot more, now that we've actually had Santa in a lot of recent rooms. These crates are quite large. They seem to be tied to one another with sturdy straps. Okay, so not really useful. Alright, what have we got here? Santa also looks very fucking good in this picture. Man, the guy on this card is one good-looking son of a bitch. Way more class than that other chump. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Huh? What's your problem? Didn't say anything to you, did I? Shit. Yeah, you really walked into that one, Junpei. Okay. Not the most flattering picture of Seven, okay? My man. He's got the, oh. He's like, someone was like, say cheese, and I was like, oh, what's cheese? And then he just took the picture there. He's not even looking at the camera. Okay. The Seven's card. If this is supposed to be a trading card, it's not a very good one. He also acknowledges that it's a horrible picture. We've searched all these boxes. There's nothing in them. Okay, these are the numbers. That's locked. We need the key. Well, the boxes have numbers on them. Do they? Oh. Ace bent down and picked up something that had been sitting next to the box. Junpei, take a look at this. Cards. Ah, okay, so this is, Lotus. There's a picture of Lotus on this card. Man, her hair is ridiculous. It's like clay or something. Says the pot to the kettle. Yeah, those are some wild spikes, but to be fair, look at this, man. Like, this is like a fucking metric ton of gel needed to sustain this shit. Okay, but yeah, so we probably need to put in the key cards in here to open the boxes, I guess. Here's some numbered boxes and cards with pictures of all of us. Does that mean we need to collect the cards we don't have? Yeah, it's like, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna need all 9 cards. Got it. Aha! So there's me. Not cool, man. Took this picture without my permission. It looks pretty cool, though. You look really handsome in this picture. Hey, knock it off, lovebirds. Blah, 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 blah. We're not a couple. Not at all. Not in any way. It's a decent picture. I mean, it's no Santa or Seven, but it's definitely better. I mean, or Ace, but it's definitely better than Seven. It's a decent picture. It's on the better side, I'd say. Snake's isn't great either. I think like his is like mediocre. I'd say this one's pretty mediocre too. This one's just, why is he so close to the camera? And then Clover's always fantastic. And there's June. Of course, they put us two right next to each other. This must be... Oh no. Don't look at it. I'm not cute at all. I'm not photogenic. I don't look sexy either. Next to Clover, my skin looks gross. And I'm not sexy like Lotus. I know guys go for women who look like Lotus, but, I'm trying too. I'm doing the best I can. So please, don't call me a board, or a trash can, or a cutting board. Wait a minute. I haven't said anything like that, have I? Though I will admit, Clover is undeniably best girl in every single aspect. There is some sort of liquid in these barrels. I'm not sure what it is, however. It's piss. And those are balls. Oh, is it anything in this box? Oh, do we have the cards that we need? Oh yeah, we have all the cards. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Now we finally have all 9 picture cards. We just need to insert these cards into the slots at the front of each box.
All right.
You know which card goes in which box, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, of course I do. It's really obvious. You just match our numbers to the numbers. Then you pop the corresponding card in the right box.
Hopefully
So for
that's what we're
instance,
supposed to
the
do.
card with the picture of Ace on it goes into box 1. The card with the picture of Snake on it goes into box 2, and so on.
Oh, I see.
Huh? What is it?
I'll leave the rest to you.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with him?
Maybe he realizes there's
Well,
more to this?
Whatever. Time to solve the 9 boxes puzzle.
Alright.
Ace's card is in box 1, Snake's is in number 2.
Rest in peace.
I just need to do the same for the rest.
Right?
Finally, the 9th man's card into box 9. Yeah! Oh, they opened! What the? 9 pins?
Yep.
I guess I'll take them with me.
Oh boy, it's more fucking what's it called? Unary root bullshit. I know it. I just know it. We need to put the pins here to try to get some kind of numbers here. There are 6 holes here. It looks like the pins I just found would be a perfect fit for them. The ones you found in the 9 boxes, right? Well, why don't you try it? Alright, let's see what happens. I think 2, 4, and 6 should go on the top part, and 3, 5, and 7 on the bottom part. Well, some of them lit up. Yeah, 3 and 6. I wonder if there's some kind of rule that determines which lights go on. Well, I put the 2, 4, and 6 pins on the top part, and the 3, 5, and 7 pins on the bottom. Alright. 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12, that is 3. And then 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 15, which is 6. So yep, it's just the unary root, as always. So that 7 and that 4 look remarkably similar, like there's like a single pixel of difference. You think? Like maybe it's the digital root. The digital root. 2 plus 4 plus 6 equals 12. The digital root of 12 is 3. Therefore, the light 3 turns on. 3, 5, 7 equals 15. The digital root of 15 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns on. Makes sense, right? I see. The lights that match the digital root of the pins inserted on the top and lower parts will light up. So that's how it works. Well, there's one other thing I'd like to check. If he wants to try, he's certainly welcome to. So, you'd put the 1, 2, and 3 pins on the top and the 6, 7, 8 pins on the bottom. Oh. They turned off. 6, 7, 8, 21. The digital root is 3. Therefore, light 3 turns off. 1, 2, 3 is 6. The digital root of 6 is 6. Therefore, light 6 turns off. Ooh, I get it now. If the digital root for the pins you insert is the same as the number on the lights that are lit, those lights turn off. Yeah, looks like that's the trick. Alright, now we know how it works. You wanna give it a try? Wait, you mean you know what we're supposed to do with these lights? Yeah, turn them all on, fucking genius! Well, no, but I figure we could try to see if we can turn them all on, you know? I figure something's gotta happen if we can manage that. Turn on the lights, huh? Okay, Junpei, let's make sure we know how this works, alright? Pick one of the 6 holes. Then pick one of the pins in your hand and insert it into the hole. Keep it up until all 6 of the holes are filled. Yeah, corresponds to digital root. Upper parts are digital root, corresponds to the light. Yeah, this is needlessly complicated explanation. It's pretty fucking simple. Put pins, digital root, lights up or off, light them all on. Done. Alright, let's do it. So, yeah, let's just, I guess we can just work our way down because we should be able to just generate any numbers we need. Yeah, so for 1, we need at least 3, which means to do 1, go with 1, 8, and 7 is 15, 6. I mean, we can just go down the list, honestly. Actually, no, probably the smarter way to do it is go inwards, like trying to meet at the middle. So let's go for 1 first, which is going to be, let's see, can we get to 10? 1 to 7? Yes. Let's do 1 to 7. That should be a digital root of 1. And then for a digital root of 8, we just need, 8 and then we need to add up to 9. So 3, 6, 8, because adding a 9 to any digital root becomes itself. So in other words, for to get 2, we just do 2. And then in order to make the digital root of 2, we just need to add up to 9. So that means we do 4 and we do 5. And then at the bottom here, we need to do we're trying to do 7. And then to get to 7, we just need to add up to 9. So that's going to be 6 and 3. So as long as we have, so 6, 3, and 4, and 5 are our 9 additives, which means that we have to leave them to last. So let's do 3 with the 4 and the 5. And then for 6, what we're actually going to need to do here is... we need to add up to 9 here. That's going to be 2 and 7, right? Yeah, so as long as we have a pair that adds up to 9, we can get the other 2. It's pretty straightforward mathematics. So we can do 6 and 3 here. And then that's 5, 2, 7. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it's just basic mathematics. Just get a pair that adds up to 9. You know, you just get a pair that adds up to 9. And then you combine it with a number that you want, and bim, bada, boom, you're done. Well, the lights are on, the shutters opened up. Hey, does that mean... yeah, we gotta do it again. And I thought I was doing so well. Okay, so we got 9 holes, and there's an F up above them. I don't know what the F means, but I do know one thing. What's that? This time there's 9 holes, so we need to insert 9 pins. And that's boring. Well, why don't we just try it, alright? So we need a... what does this have to do with F, though? That's the real question. F. There's also clearly dashes connecting the various different holes. So I'm not sure. I guess let's just do like a... calculator. Like a keypad pattern. I don't know. Let's see what that gives us. It's gonna be wrong, but I just want to see it. Absolutely nothing. Okay. I think maybe the F means 15. In hexadecimal, yes it would. 15? Yeah, 15 base 10 is F in hex, right? You're right, yeah, that's gotta be it. Yeah, let's give this one more shot. So, right, yeah, that's what I originally thought when I saw the F, but if you need to put in 9, the digital root of all of these numbers together is, well, you just add them up. That's 10, that's 20, that's 30, 40, and 5. 45 added together, the digital root is 9 of all of the numbers added together. So, I don't know. How do you get 15 then? Unless you try to make it like a fucking bingo board? But do you need all of these to match up to 15, every single one? That can't be right. Well, if that's the case, we're putting 9 in the middle because that's the spot that gets visited the most times, and 9 is by far the most versatile number here. So let's say we are trying to reach 15, which has a digital root of 6. Then we need these two to add up to 6. So let's say, oh, I don't know. 2 and 4. Right? So that's 2 and 4. So this across here has a digital root of 6, which matches up to 15. It also adds up to 15. Can we get that same addition going down this way instead? Well, instead of 2 and 4, we can use 1 and 5. And then what about this way? But then we need to start also thinking about other directions. So here, let's say we use 3 here. And, okay, so 3, 9... This is like fucking Sudoku. Jesus Christ. Well, let's think carefully here, because 3, 9, that's 12. We need another 3. It doesn't work. The only way to get to 6 is with another 3, meaning that 3 and 9 can't be in line with each other, though. Fuck. But let's just keep going here and see what the actual stopping point is, because I know we can't fill that. What about 3, 5? That's 8 to get to 6, 7. So that's 15. Then 4, 7, that's 11. And we need a 3 there. I mean, no, we need a 4 there. So 4 and 7 cannot be next to each other. Damn it. 4 and 7 cannot be on the same row if this is actually what we're trying to do. Then 7, 9, that's 16 already. To get to 6, that's you at an 8. Because 8 plus 9 is 17, plus 7, that's 24 digital root of 6, but going down this way, that's 13 digital root of 4, and then you add a 6 here, it doesn't work. So I'm not sure what we're supposed to be doing here. Can we get someone else to help us? The letter means 15. Alright, let's give it one more shot. Fuck. Do we just... So what's this puzzle asking us to do then? Because you have 9 pins, and we need 15s. Do we need all of these to add up to 15, every single one? I doubt it. We clearly need to use all 10 pins, so how do we organize them then? Oh, well, hey, 27-inch, welcome. I just saw your comment because I've been focusing on this puzzle so much. This is 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. It's a, visual novel / puzzle game, where you're essentially trapped in a boat and you're trying to escape. There's actually, like, a bunch of different, like, pathways that you can pick. You know, there's, like, different endings and shit based on, like, the choices that you make and shit. It's pretty cool, and, like, you know, you got puzzle rooms and you got novel sections. It's, you know, as someone who does like puzzles and does like visual novels, it's a pretty fun game. I do know you're SMT player, so I don't know if it's really up your alley. It is on Steam, yes. It's actually part of a 3-part series. All 3 of the games are on Steam. Right now we're playing, well, I am playing through the first game. I'm trying to figure out this fucking puzzle, which in other words, every line of 3 pins needs to add up to 15. Yes, I understand that. The question is, does it need me to do every fucking direction as well? That's really tough, because that means we cannot have... Like, for example, 15 minus 9 is... 6. That means we cannot have 3 in line with 9, because then that means we need to double up on the 3. Who developed it? Spike Chunsoft? Yep, right on the money. This is probably Spike Chunsoft's second most popular franchise after Danganronpa, I'd have to say. Do we just need to do rows, maybe? But then what are these connecting lines here? Okay, let's just do rows, because that's easy. All right, let's just put a 9 here, then a 4, that's what, 13, and then a 2. Then here we can just have, I don't know, have a 1, and an 8, that's 9. We can then just add 6, that's 15. And then on the bottom here, these should add up to 15, right? Yes, they do. Is that it? No, because we apparently also need to get the columns to match up. Got it. Because that right there is just, 8. Alright. Danganronpa is amazing. I missed some Danganronpa streams. They available to rewatch. Oh, you play Danganronpa? Oh, I did not know that. Yeah, I love Danganronpa. Yeah, all the Danganronpa streams are up on the channel if you want to check them out. I've already played through the entire series, and it's probably one of my favorite video game series. Bryce is playing through them blind though, so that's pretty fun. Right now we're on the first game. We just started chapter 4, which is probably one of my favorite chapters of the first game. Okay, so maybe my theory is right and we do actually need to do like everything here. So fuck. Okay, so 9 and 3 cannot be on the same row. 8, and that's an odd number, so that's fine. 7 and 4 cannot be on the same row. 5 and... okay, you can't have 3, 5, so that's fine. Ace Attorney's also great. Ace Apollo, First Justice, and Ace Attorney. Yes, Ace Attorney is actually probably the biggest series on the channel. Right now it's on a bit of a hiatus while I'm playing other stuff. I finished Justice for All. I'm going to be starting Trials and Tribulations probably next month, based on, you know, once I finish this game probably, or once I get, you know, once college is over, I'll be playing Trials and Tribulations. But yeah, very, very fun game. I love murder mysteries. Murder mysteries are probably my favorite genre, whether it's movies, books, or games. I just love them in all forms. I'd like to think I'm pretty good at them, too. Alright, let's see. So... right, okay. So 9, 3, and 7 and 4 can never be on the same row, diagonal, or column. Okay, so we've got that baseline setup. Now it's just a matter of working everything else out. Got it. So, we cannot have a 9 here, because then that means... so yeah, 9, 3, 4, and 6 can never be in the middle, because that means that they will 7, not 6, that will have to clash with one of the banned numbers. Meaning that in the middle, let's have 1, because that seems like a pretty versatile number, right? Now, if we just have, yeah, okay. So let's put our 7... actually, no, 9's pretty versatile, so let's have it here. Which then means our 3 must go in one of these 2 slots, and it really doesn't matter, because right now it's diagonally symmetrical. So let's put our 3 here. Let's see how this goes. Well, if we put the 3 here... great, if you didn't hear the news, Capcom wants to localize and release more Ace Attorney games. They said it in recent tweets. The Spirit of Justice in 2016 has been a while, sadly. Oh my... when did that get announced? Oh, that's great. I'm definitely looking to play some more. I'm gonna finish the trilogy. Then after that, I'm gonna be playing Apollo Justice, some of the Miles Edgeworth games as well. I know the second one never got localized, but there is a fan translation, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to get more into the series, because I have actually played through the entire, like, main trilogy in the past, but it was when I was, like, 10 years old, and I genuinely do not remember a single thing other than, like, a couple of characters' existence here and there. Like, oh, I remember vaguely this person existed, but, like, I remember none of the cases or anything, so it's basically me going through everything blind again, which is great. I'm having a lot of fun going through the trilogy, but I've never played beyond the trilogy, though. Actually... that's a lie. I played through the first case, and I think it was... I don't remember. I played... it was either Apollo Justice or Dual Destinies. I played, like, the first case on it. That was even before I played the trilogy, though. So I don't remember anything there. I just know that you played as someone other than Phoenix Wright. So it was probably one of those games. I don't know. Alright, so if 3 is there, that's 4... then that necessitates this being... no, it can't be. A 3 can't go here, because the biggest number we have are single digits, meaning that any 2 pairs of numbers must at least add up to 6. So we cannot have 9 on a diagonal, because that breaks everything. Got it. So if 9 can't be on a diagonal, then it means 9 must be on one of these 4. So let's put 9 here. then that means 3 could not be here, here, or here. It can be either on diagonal or on these. I don't know, but the problem is 1 cannot go in the middle. Because if 1 goes in the middle, any pair with 2, 3, or 4 is going to be less than 6 and therefore not possible. Again, 2 cannot go in the middle because if paired up with 3 or 4, you know, 4 cannot go in the middle. 5 is the smallest number that can feasibly go in the middle. Because if you put a 1 here and a 9 here, that works out. So let's put 5 in the middle for now. We know for a fact 5 is the smallest number that can go in the middle. And 7 and 9 cannot go in the middle, so it has to be either 5, 6, or 8. So if we would just choose those two and then build out from there, we should reach our answer. Second, Miles Edgeworth has a fan translation superb. Also can recommend the fan translation for the great Ace Attorney games. Yeah, I've heard about the fan translations, so if I get to those games before the, before the official translation comes out, I'll definitely just play them with the fan translation. Main character's the ancestor of the Phoenix. Yeah, I've heard about that one as well. There's also like a Professor Layton crossover, apparently. I don't know. The Ace Attorney is a huge series, absolutely massive. But yeah, I definitely want to play Miles Edgeworth Investigations. I mean, Edgeworth is easily the greatest character in Ace Attorney, so, you know. Also, apparently based on the other viewers that I've had that also play Ace Attorney, I have apparently a pretty unpopular opinion, and that's that Emma is better than Maya. Like, in my opinion, like, 1,000,000 times so. But, like, I've had a couple of other people who also play Ace Attorney that they've told me that apparently my opinion is wrong, and I should feel bad. Which, okay, I guess. Okay, so if we have 5 here, what does that mean? Well, let's start with a 9 on the diagonal then, and a 3 here, right? Vertical, you know, diagonal symmetry. 3 cannot go anywhere here, it must go here. Great. So you have a 3 here, 3, 5 is 8, we need a 7 here. But then 7, 9 is 16, we need to loop back around with an 8, so that, wait, no. Yes, okay, we need to loop back around with an 8, so that 9, 7, 16, 8, 24, digital root of 6. Perfect. Okay, this is fine. Unless we actually don't care about digital roots and we only care about getting exactly 15, in which case that's wrong. We'll get there when we get there. Emma's objectively better than Maya. Yes! I guess your cock isn't the only thing that's 27-inch. That's also your brain. I think Emma's great. Her sprite of her writing in the notebook is probably the cutest thing I've ever seen. And, you know, I love science, so... I'm kind of sad that, you know, all the, you know, investigation thing on evidence that you can do in Rise from the Ashes, you can't do in Trials and Tribulations. That's the second. No, Justice for All is the second. I always get the second and the third one mixed up, their titles at least. But I'm pretty sure, like, Rise from the Ashes was made after the trilogy, so that makes sense, but it's just... Rise from the Ashes is still my favorite trial ever. And it's so damn long. Like, my series for the first Ace Attorney game was 30 episodes. 15 of those were just Rise from the Ashes. That shit was long as shit. But yeah, the villain in the killer in Rise from the Ashes is probably one of my favorite villains in Ace Attorney, and I'm not going to spoil who it is, obviously, because we're not playing Ace Attorney right now. Oh, Maya didn't do anything, she just transformed to Mia. Mia did the work. There were a couple of times where Maya did help, like, during Turnabout Goodbyes in, you know, the first game when she, you know, in the evidence room, her and Von Karma, obviously, again, trying not to spoil stuff because I don't like, you know, we're not playing Ace Attorney, so I'm not gonna talk about spoilers here. Yeah, it was long, but honestly, I loved how long it was because it truly gave the sense of it being, you know, a really just absolutely epic, like, you know, thing where there was like so many angles, so much evidence, so many days, so much stuff. There was just so much, and I loved how intricate and complex the entire situation was. All right, but yeah, let's see. 9-5, then this means this has to be, because that's 14, this has to be a 2. Then let's see. But no, this can't be a 2. Because 2 and 3 is 5, meaning this would have to be a 10. We don't have a 10. So, okay. Because 2, 5, 9 is the thing here. That means that, yeah. As long as 5 is here, 9 cannot be a corner piece. Okay. So let's try 9 as a centerpiece then. Let's put our 3... I don't know. Let's put 3 in the diagonal. That then puts 7 here, which puts 8 there. Then that means that's 2 there. Again, it doesn't work. Shit. Okay, so we need to put the 3 there, the 7 there. There is no 8. 2 goes there. That means 2 and 3 are not lined up. Okay. So confused at these numbers? Yes, okay, so essentially, we're trying to get rows that add up. At least I think, I'm honestly not even sure if I'm doing this puzzle correctly, but apparently I'm supposed to get all the rows, all the columns, and both of the diagonals to add up to 15, which is very tough, but I play a bit of Sudoku, so it's not that bad. But yeah, okay. So that is 15, that's 15. And just because of the numbers that we have, 7 and 4 can never be on the same row, 9 and 3 can never be on the same line, and then any numbers 1 through 4 can never be on the same line together, which then helps us shape this. So right now that's 15, and we essentially need to just start filling out these corner pieces. Now, this has a 2 here, which means that it cannot be a 1 or a 4. It must be a 6 or an 8. If I put a 6 here, that's 11, meaning that we need a 4 there, but that's not possible because 4 and 3 gives us 7, which means wait, no. Wait, no, 4 and 3 can what? Am I being dumb here? Oh, right, it's 1 can never be with anything less than 5. 4 can never be with anything... Right, okay, so 2 numbers on the same row must at the very least add up to 6. That is the only way this works out. So, if we put a 4 here... I think that's what we put, right? No, we can... Yeah, okay, so 4 actually works in this situation, because that's 6. But then that needs to be 9, and we know for a fact that 9 cannot be on diagonals, so then that doesn't actually work. So 2 can't be there because we've already used up our 9. Then that means this has to be... Can't be a 1. Let's try 6 then. Got more hair than you remember? I mean, it has been a while, and I do like my hair. Alright. Have fun with your dog. Hey, hi. How's it going? It's been a while. Yeah, the hair. I don't know, I started growing my hair a couple of years ago. I've had it probably about, this long for a bit, because, but, ever since I've been in college, I've just been growing it out. Let's see. So 6, 5, that's 11, which means we need a 4 here. 3, 4 is 7. We need an 8 here, and then a 1 here gives us... Let's see, that is 13, that's 14 though. That's 13 as well. Okay, so this specific combination does not work. So that means the 6 can't go there, because then that one does not work. Got it. So, right, because 6 means this has to be a 4, which means this has to be an 8, which means this is 13, which means 1 does not satisfy. 13 plus 1 is 14, it's not 15, does not work. Got it. So 6 is not possible, 1 is not possible, let's try 8. So with 8, that's 7. I mean, that's 15, which means we would need a 9 here to get that up to 24 so that it would loop back around. That's not possible. So this entire combination does not work. Okay. So what if you put the 3 here? Because that entire combination happened from putting 9 and 3 both on perpendicular axes. Now, if you put the 9 and the 13 and the 3, you know, one on a horizontal, one on a diagonal, let's see how that goes. So then this needs to be 7, because obviously then this needs to be 8. Right? That's 15. That's 15. Then, I mean, that's 24, which then loops back around because unary roots. Then this necessitates this being, that is 11, so 4, which then 4, 5, 9. This needs to be 6, which then 7 and 6, 13, 2. Then 2, 5, that's 15, but then that's a 1 there, which doesn't work because that's 6. So that doesn't work. Which means that, yeah. No matter where I put this 9, actually, wait. So this is, so once we start from this structure, this is required. 5, and that's required to fill that up. Which then just leaves us with, you know, that's required, and then the last one doesn't work. So that means that if you put 5 in the middle, none of these possible there's no possible combinations if 5 is in the middle. So let's try out 6 in the middle then. That's okay. So with 6 in the middle, let's put 9 here. That's already 15, which means that then we need to theoretically loop back around and put this and get that to 24. So this at 15 needs to be, oh wait, no. 6 and 9 can never be on the same row with each other either. Same as 7 and 8, because they just add up to 15. Actually, no, 7 and 8 can, so long as 9 and 8 are also part of the equation. So 7, 8, 9 is a possible one, so 6 in the middle just doesn't work, because a 6 and a 7 can never be connected. Unless, wait, no. 6 in the middle, 7, wait, no, 7? 9. A 9 and a 6 can never be connected. That's what I meant to say. Because 9 and 6 adds up to 15, then you need to add up another 9 to get that up to 24, but you don't have a second 9, so 6 and 9 can never be on the same row with each other, therefore 6 cannot be in the middle. Okay. That leaves 8 as the only possible middle tile here. So now, let's start with 9. If we put 9 on a diagonal here, this leaves 7 over here, and that means 3 has to go in one of these two spots. So let's say this one. That's 3, 8, 11, 4, 15, 9, 13, 2, 15, 7, 2, 9, 6, 15, 6, 18, 14, 1. Could this be it? 14, that's 15. And then 9, what? Wait, what? Is that not it? 7, 3, 5, 15. 7, 6, 13, 2, 15. All right, let's go horizontally first. 7, 6, 2 is 7 plus 6, 15. All right, second row. 3, 8, 4, 15. 5, 1, 9, 15. Now horizontals. 7, 3, 5, 15. 6, 8, 1, 15. 2, 4, 9, 15. And now diagonals. 2, 8, 5, 15. And then the only one that isn't 15 is 7, 8, 9. Because they're 24. That's not it. Junpei, do you know the sum of 10 and 5? Yeah, it's 15. Do you really think I'm that much of an idiot? Alright, what are the sums of 1 plus 9, 2 plus 8, 3 plus 7, 4 plus 6? They're all 10. So you put 5 in the middle. What's the sum gonna be for each of those? Yeah, I think you've got it. I just let you figure the rest. Wait, so 5 is in the middle? Hey, what? But I thought we already tried all possible combinations for 5 in the middle, right? Unless it's only going this way? Like it's only the diagonals and the middle ones that we need? We don't actually need the edges? If we don't actually need the edges, then I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm, because turns out this is actually really fucking easy. So that means 1, 9, 3, 7, 8, 4. That's 8, 2, 4, 6. Is that not it? Okay, no, so we do actually need the edges. God, I'm so confused here. How are you supposed to get this all to work out? Like, you shouldn't be able to. Now, this is tough. Okay, Santa said put 5 in the middle. Okay, so 5 in the middle. Right, that makes sense. That was my original train of thought. But then that quickly gets shut down because of other constraints. So let's say we put a 9 here, for example. A 9 here means this is 14 and a 1. Okay, so that works out. Next up, if we want something here, it must be a 6, a 7, or an 8. So let's say, oh, I don't know. Well, actually, okay. So let's assume that we can't let it ever reach 24. So we can't go past 15. So it's not like we can just go to 24 and then loop back around because of unary roots. We have to get it exactly 15 on each line. Okay, that's even harder. Do I still have water? Please tell me I still have water. Good. Am I overcomplicating this? Am I overlooking something obvious here? I have no idea. Okay, so that means we can't ever hit 15 on a line. That means that with 9, we can't use a 6 and 9 because that's 15, which means that the most this can be is 4. But we also know we know it can't be 3 because then that's, well, 12 and we need a 3. And we know it can't be 4, and we know it can't be 6, because that's, well, 15, and then it's over. Which means we need a 4 here, or a 2. So if we choose 4, right, this necessitates 9, and that's 13. That necessitates a 2 here. Right, so regardless of what happens, these two must be 2 or 4 in either direction. But then that means this will never add up to 15, which means instead we need a 4 here and a 2 here, but then this will also never add up to 15. So we're in the same boat. So again, with 9 in the top there, all right, with 9 in the corner, That's 9, 5, 14, 1. It literally means we cannot win these. So this diagonal is not usable. Just straight up not usable. Got it. In that case, let's put 9 in one of the middle pieces, right? In that case, this is 1. And then these need to be 4 and 2. And because right now we have horizontal symmetry, it doesn't matter where we go. So we have this sort of kind of T structure right here. And then all that matters is getting these right. So, well, we know what these have to be. Since 4 and 5 are 9, this has to be 6. And since 5 and 2 are 7... Oh, 5 and 2 are 7, 1 and 6 are also 7. This has to be 8. And then 8 and 4 is 12. Is this it? Hold up. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. That's 15. And then once we fill that in with a 7, that's 15, that's 15. How did we overlook this earlier? Like, this is the same sort of, Oh, because when we saw this earlier, I don't think we ever thought of putting the... No, but we must have put the 3 on a corner piece before. I don't know. I think maybe we got carried away in some way? I don't know how we fucked this up. But anyways, that's the 7 there, and then it unlocks. So I think maybe I just because I know 5 was like my first guess for the middle piece. So like once I figured out what the intricacies of it were. So then I don't know why I just completely blanked out on placing the rest of the numbers. I think it just, maybe I miscounted at some point because I was like trying to do it all in my head. Alright, well we did it. That took way longer than it needed to, but there we go. Power's on. Now it looks like there's electricity going to the monitor on top now. Alright, let's see if we can activate the device on top. Okay, what do we got? A green button, a red button, and a lever. I wonder what these do. Yeah, I think this might help. What the hell is this? Where'd you find this? So yeah, that was definitely the hardest puzzle we've had. Maybe it was just me being retarded though. That's entirely possible. And that's probably the case. It's like the most logical explanation, you know? Occam just stabbed me in the back with his razor. What is that? Where'd you find it? I found it while you were messing around with the pinholes. It looks like instructions for this thing. According to what it says here, this thing's a remote control for that. That? Yeah, that. Yeah, the electric fence. And that's definitely the coffin. Like, let's be honest. And what the fuck is that? Alright. 1 second, I need to go get some more water, because I am really getting dehydrated from all this talking. Alright. Oh no, my jug is running out. That's not good. Beautiful. Okay. My jug is entirely empty. I have no ice cubes left. Meaning that this is the last bottle of water I get today. Astounding. Let's make it last, boys. Gonna wait for it to cool down, though. That machine over there, apparently it's called the Pushmaster 500. Oh no, this controls the little robot here. Okay. Are you serious? Whatever, so what are we supposed to do with the Pushmaster 500? You see the coffin over on the top of the crates? Yeah? Don't you want to know what the deal is with it? I do. You want to check it out? Yeah. Alright. How do you think we're gonna get up there? Well, there's some crates on the right side of the fence that someone piled up like stairs. But if we make a path to the coffin from there... And how would we do that? Line up the crates? I guess? Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess this is just another one of Zero's puzzles. Yeah. Anyway, let's give it a shot. Oh, looks like the Pushmaster 500 runs off battery. Of course it does! Because this couldn't be a simple puzzle. So to keep it from using up its energy too fast, it's been programmed so that it'll only start moving once its path is being completely programmed in. Okay. So, interestingly enough, this puzzle, like, this room seems to be the most complex out of all the escape rooms we've done. Like, comparatively... Oh, we can't check the flow now? Like, the captain's escape room? Like, the captain's room? That wasn't too bad, and the ones we did in door number 2... Yeah, doors number 1 and 2 were pretty easy to complete, so I don't know why this is so difficult. I'll keep that in mind. New material has been added to the file screen. But yeah, I like that, you know, the other characters actually do help instead of it's just you doing all the fucking work all the time. Because, you know, otherwise it would beg the question, how the hell are they getting through these rooms when I'm not in the party? Alright, let's get to it. Monitor shows a top-down view of the area where we can move the machine. Once I want to send my orders to the Pushmaster 5000, I just pull the lever. Right, yeah. The reset button allows me to start over again. Once I activate the program, I'll pull the lever. The return button allows me to quit command. Once I want to activate the program, I just pull the lever. Alright, let's give it a try. Sure thing. Just keep in mind that there's a limit on the battery, alright? Battery dies after 50 moves. At least that's what it says in the manual. 50 moves, huh? Also, keep in mind that the Pushmaster 5000 can't move heavy metal crates, okay? Got it. Okay, when a square adjacent to the Pushmaster 500 is clicked, the Pushmaster will move to that square. If there's a crate in the way, Pushmaster will push up to a single crate. Move the crates appropriately and efficiently, and fill the yellow areas. Got it. Okay. So you have 4 crates, 4 pushes. We also don't want to get to a situation where we say push this crate here. Like, for example, we do not want a crate to have 2 other things on its sides, because then that means we cannot dislodge it, essentially. So, pushing this down here, for example, is... Like, for example, if we go here and here, we cannot go here. And no matter what we do, we cannot get that crate out of there. Right? Which means that we simply cannot push that crate up or that crate down. Meaning that our first move has to be pushing that crate there. Right? Now. We need to then... Right, okay. So this spot cannot be filled from here because it's that. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna... get over here. Oh no, because then we can't go back. What I wanted to do was get this crate down there. So that then we could, but yeah, that's not possible. Okay. So yeah, this crate can only be filled by pushing in up. So that means that this crate must fill this spot. So this is pretty straightforward. Oh, can it not push 2 crates at once? Damn, that's annoying. Okay, well if it pushes that there... And it cannot push these crates all at once. That's dumb. Alright, well, let's get it there. Okay. Means that we need that. But it can't push 2 crates, so... Yeah, no, we've completely fucked these. These are too heavy for it to push. Okay, so this is a good start, but we cannot push this crate up. That is not something we can do. Because it can't move double crates. So what do we do here? What can we push from this position is what we should be thinking. Pushing this up here is useless. We've already established that all it does is essentially lock these two crates into place. Maybe. Let's see. If we push this up here, then we know for a fact that pushing this in here is basically death. Now, if we could theoretically push this here, then that would be unless we go here, push this back, then we can come back, push this crate in, you know, push it up. I mean, no, fuck. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I know, that was a misclick. I thought back was like back, but it wasn't. So go there, there. So what do we do now? Actually, we go around here and move these bad boys down. Oh no, I did it once too much. Fuck. All right. So here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. Then move around this crate, and then we push that one in. That one's locked. Okay. No, we can't lock that one in. Fuck. Because the only way we can get one in here is by pushing it in and then up. Which means that we need to fill this spot after we fill that spot. Because what essentially happens now is we move this crate in, move that crate in, but we can never get that crate in there, no matter how much we try. So let's try that again. Although, I mean, if you just had crate, you should be able to just path like that, but whatever. Game's retarded, so I won't complain. Now, but I think we have the right idea here. Of essentially setting up the 4 crates in a sort of cross, thus allowing us free movement, you know? That means the first one we want to move... Actually, we don't need this spot for anything, right? So we can just push that one in. Then... that's that. Yeah, and then the last 2 should be easy. This one has to be the middle one, because otherwise it won't work. Do I have enough moves to make it, though? Woo! Exactly 51 moves! Jesus Christ! Holy fuck! Okay, let's go. What do we do next? Just be quiet and watch. See? It's moving already. The Pushmaster. Awesome, the Pushmaster 500 did just what I told it to do and lined up all the crates. Great, now we can reach the coffin. We just need to climb those crates up and over the fence. Alright, let's go. But yeah, this was a very fun room. I like those, like, I guess it was kind of like Sudoku. You know, where you had to line everything up to be like 9. You know, it wasn't that, it was, you had to line them up to add to 15 instead. Or is that, wait, is that Sudoku or is that, no, that's the other one. I don't remember what it's called though. Alright. Alright, let's open it up.
Mommy!
Oh.
Just kidding.
I mean, that works so well because if you played any of the other ones, you know for a fact that there should be a mummy in there.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, that's definitely the same coffin. Like, well, actually, no. Because this one doesn't... It's the same design coffin, but this one doesn't have the keycard, so it's actually a different coffin. So there's two coffins on the ship with the exact same design for some reason.
Whatever. Just open it.
Okay, okay.
A small key and...
So that's where he got it from. Interesting. But the thing is, what caused him to go all fucking, like, mental? So far, I haven't seen anything that would cause that. I mean, we know where he got the gun from, at least, which was one of my two main questions. So now, what actually caused him to go big doo-doo?
A gun?
Yep.
Yeah, a revolver.
Very
Looks
pretty
pretty old.
one at that. Pretty one at that, although engravings give you no tactical advantage
I
whatsoever.
wonder if this is a replica.
This thing is... Are these real bullets? Oh,
Test fire it.
if this is real... Oh.
You're not gonna take it?
Of course not. All something like this is gonna do is cause more trouble. It's a powerful weapon that gives one person a huge advantage.
Exactly. But what if that person is you?
Something like that would be way too dangerous to have around. We're in enough danger already.
Mate, in one of the other endings, there is a homicidal maniac running around killing people. Honestly, I think having a gun might be useful. Very, very, very useful.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
Maybe Zero put this gun here, hoping that something like that might happen. In other words, maybe he put it here to make us fight each other.
Which is exactly what happened when Santa took the gun.
In that case, we should most certainly leave it here. I, for one, have no desire to let Zero control me.
Me neither.
Okay, we've got that figured out. But you aren't gonna leave that key in there, are you?
Of course not. We'll take that with us.
All right. So in this situation, the gun was never retrieved. Interesting. So so I guess in the previous, so when we're not here, I guess fucking Santa does just take the fucking gun. There's a revolver in the coffin. What's this thing for? Jumpy. I know, I'll be there in just a minute. So in the previous, so if we are not here, he takes the gun. Interesting. I suppose that explains where he gets it, but, and I guess in this timeline he doesn't have it, but at the same time, what do you do? Like, come on. Like, why did he decide to go all crazy, man, at the very end there? And, you know, without the gun, he shouldn't be able to, so hopefully we'll get some insight into that. Let's just put this key in here, and yes, sounds like that did it. Yay! Looks like it's open, Jumpy. Also, if the game has a sequel, then one of these endings must be canon. I see. This key should open the door. Hey, what are you waiting for? Let's go. Yes, it's opening. All right, and we are out.
A long hallway, huh?
So yeah, now we should be able to, we'll run into the 9th door, then meet up with everyone, and then our choices will determine whether we get a good or a bad ending.
Let's check it out.
Or, I guess in the case of this one, it's just a bad ending or a prolonged ending where you die a bit later. Okay, so this...
We've seen this elevator before.
So yeah, this goes back up. This is where we came down.
We got off the one on the left just a little while ago.
But that means that the 9th door is still somewhere out here and we haven't run into it yet.
Then we went through the number 6 door, and that took us to the engine room.
Yes, and after that we passed through the cargo room.
And now we're back here.
In other words, we made a loop. We're back where we started.
Yep.
We needed a card to get to this point.
I don't see a card reader here.
Perhaps we aren't able to activate it from this location.
Why don't you just try pushing the button?
Yep.
Yeah. It works.
So we don't find the number 9 door? What?
I think so.
Good. Now we can go back if we need to.
Okay, we're not going back yet. We're gonna explore this area.
What do? Should we return to C deck?
No, because I know for a fact that the 9th door is here, so we need to find it.
No, this hallway keeps going.
There we
Even
go.
if we do end up going back, I think we should see what's down there first.
I agree. Let's go. Looks like it ends here.
Only one door.
Is this it?
There isn't anything else. It's the only way to go.
Okay, so then behind here must be the 9th door,
All
right?
Let's open it.
Yes, it is. Okay. The chapel.
The 9 door. Of course it wouldn't be that easy.
Yep, you gotta activate.
Vacant. Huh. We finally found it.
Jumpy!
Huh?
Look! Behind you!
What? A 9 door. There's
Yeah.
another one.
There's 2, and there's the other coffin.
Why? It's 9, no matter how you look at it.
So yeah, what's really interesting is why did Santa go so
The red is there
crazy
too.
then?
So this is a real one? Why? Why the hell are there 2 doors?
There were always 2 doors. I mean, if you think about it, Zero never actually said there was only one door with a 9 on it.
Right, he just said seek the door with a number 9 on it, and of course, he wouldn't make... So, you know, the game wasn't designed so that only 5 people would get out. The game was designed so that everyone could get out, assuming they all work together.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Of course, we just assumed that there was only one. After all, why would there be more than one?
Right.
Oh, man.
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure now that Snake is gone, I don't think it's possible for the entire group to leave as if Snake was there. Jeez.
Fell for it.
Oh,
There are 2 doors.
he didn't say G, so I thought it wasn't voiced for some reason.
That means that all 9 people who had met at the central staircase could escape. No one would be left behind.
But now that, Snake and the 9th man are gone, it might not be
Now
possible.
It makes sense why the bracelets are numbers. 1 through 9. Divided into teams of 4 and 5 people. The digital root of both teams ends up being 9.
Yep.
Take 1278 and 34569 for example. The digital root for both teams would be 9.
Right, and the 9th man is useless because if you add 9 to any number, its digital root stays the exact same. That's what makes 9 so special when it comes to digital roots. So yeah, you could theoretically, even if you didn't have the 9th man in the equation, right, even if he died, you would still be able to all get out. But with Snake gone, it's no longer possible.
2349 and 15678. The digital root is still 9. There are a bunch of combinations that work and they all end up the same way.
Right.
If one team has the digital root of 9, so would the other one. What does that mean? The answer's simple. From the very beginning, the Nonary game was designed to save all 9 people.
Yeah.
That's how it was meant to be.
It wasn't meant for half the people to die.
Zero didn't lie. He never said there'd be only one 9 door. But anyone who'd found themselves in the game would have assumed that was the case. Fights would have broken out. One team would likely betray or deceive the other.
Right.
Someone might be hurt. Someone might get killed. But eventually, they'd reach this very same room and realize how pointless all their infighting was.
Right, because going by my earlier theory, and that's that someone killed, what's his name? Snake, in order to essentially make it easier for them to escape, right? By ensuring that, by eliminating some of the combinations that add up to 9. But then they get here and they realize instead they've just doomed everyone else. I suppose maybe it makes sense then if Santa was actually the one who killed Snake, because if he then realizes here that, oh shit, I fucked up, then that might actually be something enough to drive him to, act so irrationally.
There were 2 doors. There was no need to kill each other. This game was designed for that purpose. This nonary game.
Yes.
We were all arguing and fighting over doors at the beginning. But if there had been one slip-up, one tiny mistake that led to more, everything could have been so much worse now.
Yeah, you should see the Yellow Submarine ending. Shit's fucking wild.
So, what are we going to do, Junpei?
Huh? Oh, right.
Hey, keep it together, man.
Sorry.
Jeez. So what do we do?
What do you...
We need to think about our next step.
Right.
Our numbers are 1, 3, 5, and 6. That's a digital root of 6.
In order to get to 9, 1, 3, 5 is 9. 3, 5, 6. If you remove 1, it's just 5, so that doesn't work. So you can't leave Ace behind, so Ace is getting out no matter what. If you remove the 3, again, that doesn't work. You have to remove the 5 or the 6. Yeah, you have to remove the 6. So we can get out without June, technically. Us 3, and leave June behind.
The 4 of us can't open the number 9 door.
The 4. Wait, don't tell me.
Yep. There's one combination that'll let 3 of us open the 9 door. That's why I'm asking, what now?
What now? No, we gotta go back.
And is this where the good bad ending happens, baby?
Yep.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
I honestly do not give 2 shits if you live or die, but I am not leaving Clover behind. And, 7's pretty alright as well.
It's okay.
Lotus
There's
can
no
die
way
too.
we'd leave you behind.
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest.
Why did... What group did Santa want? 'Cause I know he took June hostage. And then who else did he ask to authenticate? Because, Santa's 3, June is 6, that's 9. So in order to authenticate that, you would need 2 people who add up to 9. Snake is out of the equation. Santa's obviously here, so he doesn't matter. So there would either be Clover and me, but that's not right because he left us behind. I distinctly remember being left behind, so it couldn't have been that combination. He could have done not 5, 7, and what combination did he do? How the fuck did he get out? Because he's 3, she's 6, that's 9. So to get to a digital root of 9, you need to add, 9. That means either you have... Fuck. Yeah, I'm not sure. How did he get out? That's the real question here. I actually want to head back here. Yeah, okay. I'm actually gonna head back to the other ending just so I can see what group of people he chose. Because I'm not 100% sure. That's the 3 left behind, right? Yes, please. Okay, so it was us 3. Okay. So that means that the people who left were Ace. Oh, okay, so he actually took a bigger group that all added up to 9. Okay, so he took 5 people with him. Got it. Okay, now I remember. Good. Alright, let's head back.
A long hallway, huh?
And then let's wait for the 9th door to show up. In the meantime, that means, yeah. So 1 plus 3 plus 4 was left behind. 5 was left behind. He took 6. Did not take 7, took 8. That is 18, which is 9. Yep, perfect. Yeah. Come on. Right, Junpei has his little soliloquy over here.
Before. Yep, that's
What now?
So,
No, we gotta go back.
here's the interesting bit about the Santa turn, right? Because, okay, again, assuming his previous combination here, it was right, 7. The previous combination was 7, 8, 3, 6, 24. That's 6. Okay, so that works out. And then to get out, he would need 8 plus 6. No, 7 plus 8 plus 3. Yeah, so with the previous combination, right, because me and Ace add up to the same unary root as 7 and 8, I mean 7 and Lotus, he would have been able to get out. He was essentially in the exact same situation that he is in right now. He and 2 other people could get out, but in exchange, leave behind June and whoever else is left. Now, the question is, why did he choose to go back just to then decide unilaterally who would get to live? So what is the difference between... Because, okay, so we're not working off of this one because this is not what happened in that timeline, because right now that's what I'm trying to figure out. In the previous timeline, he took Lotus, June, Ace, and 1, 2, 3. That's 8, 6, 1, 3. Yeah, okay. So you took Lotus, Ace, and June. So, at least in the previous situation, him and Lotus get out regardless, because, you know, assuming he never came back for the others, right? You know, let's say that, for example. He never comes back for the others, and he actually goes through the door. Who gets saved? Him, Lotus, and 7. Now, the only difference from that situation and the previous, and the outcome that we did get, is that, well, him and Lotus get out either way, right? The only difference is that in the other situation, Ace gets out, whereas he wouldn't otherwise, and 7 is left behind, whereas he would otherwise. So let's actually write up who he wanted to essentially make sure to keep and make sure to leave, so we can try to figure out, I guess, what his rationale was. So here, I have a blank piece of paper. I'll just use that. Now, we know so him and Lotus would have gotten out regardless, right? Regardless of whether he came back for everyone else or whether he didn't. So I don't think Lotus or himself were his focus there. So we can leave those out of the equation. Now, who would not get out? 7 would not get out. So in the scenario, he left 7 behind on purpose. So that means, here. Leave or take. So that means one possibility is that he explicitly wanted to leave behind 7, right? And in the other situation, if he had saved 7 in Lotus, he would not have been able to bring Ace and June along with him. So he would have wanted to take Ace and June, right? So at least just based on the previous timeline, we know for a fact that he would not have accepted, that he either wanted to purposely leave 7 behind, or that he purposely wanted to bring Ace and June along with him. Now, based on this situation, who does he want to leave behind, right? Assuming we meet up with the group, we come back here, and everything else plays out exactly the same, right? Minus the gun, obviously, because he doesn't have a gun this time, so it's not going to, but let's assume it did, right? What would he gain in this? Well, actually, no, we don't know what he would do. Well, actually, no. Who did he want to save? It's not Ace. It's not that he's trying to save Ace, because if his primary goal was to save Ace, he could just leave right now, right? So why is he going back? Is he going back for Lotus? It's a possibility. So we can add Lotus to the take column. Going back would also purposely leave me behind, so we can add me to the leave behind column. And then the sad thing is that Clover gets left behind regardless of what choice he makes, regardless of the timeline. So the question is, what does he want to do? Because, alright, if his only goal was to leave 7 behind, he could do it right now. So his goal being to leave 7 behind, we can completely rule that out. If his goal was to leave me behind, then that again doesn't make sense because of the previous timeline. If his goal was to take Ace, then this doesn't make sense. That means, and if his goal was to take Lotus, so that means he wanted to take specifically Ace, June, and Lotus. Those 3. And let's see. If he only wanted to take Lotus, then he wouldn't have, then he would have just left without coming back for us. If he just wanted to take Ace, he would leave right now. If he just wanted to take June, he needs to leave regardless. So 100%. So there's 3 possible situations. He either explicitly, regardless of the outcome, wants June to live for whatever reason. He, regardless of the outcome, wants Ace and Lotus to live, because the only way to ensure that outcome is that, to go back. Or he wants those 3 specifically. I think the most likely thing is that he wants to keep June alive for something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. It doesn't make sense because he's always been such a rational character. And it's so out of character for him to just pull out a fucking gun and just do the most irrational thing in this entire game. So again, I'm trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. So let's just, I don't know. This is gonna drive me insane. Let's just continue.
I agree. We cannot leave June behind.
Are you sure? I don't mind staying.
It's okay. There's no way we'd leave you behind.
There's no way we'd leave you behind. But you would leave me, Clover, and 7. And now, it's not that he was trying to maximize the number of people that he was trying to save, because if he was, then he could have taken a different group with him instead. Fuck, I don't know. Definitely him. Then I don't know, let's say we leave June and Junpei. I don't know. How do we get to 9? So 3, I don't know, let's say he takes Lotus, 7, that's 18. No, he can't take Lotus and 7. Lotus and 7 are incompatible, at least if he wants to save 5 people. So let's say he takes Lotus and Ace. Then that means he needs a 6, so he takes Clover. And no, he can't do that. Okay. So what about 3, 8, and Clover? Then that means he needs 3, but again, you can't do that because you don't have a, because Snake is dead. So he can't do 4, you can't do 1. Can you do 5? You need a 2, which means, no, you cannot do 5. Can you do 6? No, because in that case you can only, no, because, oh no, that's the one he actually did. So you can't do 6, so yeah, no, no, okay, so let's work up. So 3, 4, actually 3, 1, 4 is 8. If they were to take 2 more people, they would have to add up to 10. So that means... There's no other combination, is there? Is there any other combination with a unary root of 9? I don't know. 3 plus 4 plus 5 is 12. You need a 6. No, that doesn't work. What about 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 14. You need a 4. There's a 1 to 3. That doesn't work. That might actually be... I think 4 people might actually be the most people that can get out. I think that might actually be the case. Not 100% sure, but... Because, right, if we're going for 18, because, you know, if he's 3, 7, 8, that's exactly 18, and then you can't get another 9. Unless you do 4 and... Oh, but you can. 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8 is a unary root of 5. So if he actually wanted to save more people, if that was his goal, he's like, no, I'm not going to leave with 3 people. I want to leave with 4, because that maximizes the amount of people that are alive. That also doesn't work. Because that excludes 1 person. Well, it excludes 2 people. It excludes Ace, and it excludes June. Which means, I think that has to be the linchpin, right? Ace and June have to be, it's one of those two, is the reason why he does all the bullshit that he does. It has to be. It's clearly not to maximize how many people live. He very specifically wants June and Ace to live. Either just June or June and Ace. Definitely June. He definitely needs June to live. If he didn't care about June at all, nothing that he did makes sense. So the question is, why?
Besides, I'd rather drown at the bottom of the ocean than escape with this sausage fest. Maybe I'll get to go to Atlanta.
Are you sure you don't mean Atlantis?
Huh? Oh, right.
Yeah. Big brain. I think he might be the one who's snapping in this timeline.
Guys,
Very well. Best we head back to C-Deck then. We should be able to take the elevator we passed earlier. Perhaps Clover, 7, and Lotus will have returned from door 1.
Yeah, because the optimal combination that allows us to save the most people necessitates leaving behind Ace and June.
but even with all 7 of us,
Not
Standing
all of us
around
can
here
get
isn't
out.
going to accomplish anything, don't you agree?
Thank you, Ace.
Let's find the other 3 first, and then search for another solution.
Yes.
I guess you're right.
At most, we can take 5 people through a door and leave June and Ace behind.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you didn't, like, 7 try to make some kind of sacrifice as well? What if we remove 7? If we choose to ignore 7, then who gets to live? Oh, could you make groups of 3 that then add up to 9? Maybe.
Come to think of it, what is this room?
There's 4, 3, 8. Wait, no. I mean, not 4, 3, 8. 8, 4, 6 is 9. And then 3, 1, 5 is also 9. So yes, actually the optimal solution to save the most number of people is 3 go through each door, 7 gets left behind. But we also know that he most definitely doesn't give 2 shits about 7 because he leaves him behind anyway, so that's not the reason.
We were so focused on the doors, we didn't even look around.
Yeah.
It looks like it's set up for some kind of ceremony. But what kind? A coffin?
Yes.
What on earth is a coffin doing in a place like this?
Hey, Junpei, the hell are you doing? Let's move.
Okay.
Right, okay. I'll be right there.
Alright, so what is... Yep, there's the coffin knocking. This is what we heard earlier, right? Could it be... Snake? I mean, he's the only other person we know that is possibly alive, so I don't know.
Look, it's...
7 and Lotus.
So are we... Yep, okay, so we're about to get to the split. Got it.
We've got a problem.
Clover is gone.
Okay, so she hasn't decided to start murdering people. She's just... fucked off on her own?
What? What do you mean, gone?
Or is she dead? She killed herself?
When?
Why?
You two went into door 1 with Clover, didn't you?
Yeah, we went through the door together.
But Clover barely spoke to us.
She just did her own thing the whole time.
Right, that's pretty much what happened to us.
There were 4 rooms on the other side of door 1.
She wouldn't let us into the 4th room.
She just said, I'll take care of this one.
And shut the door.
She must have blocked it with something on the other side.
We waited for a while, but Clover didn't come out.
We called for her, but she didn't answer.
So I kicked down the door and we went into the room.
But
It was empty.
Clover wasn't there.
There was a door on the other wall.
And it was open.
We figure she opened the door and left by herself.
We
Right.
ran after her, of course, but
Well, obviously we didn't find her. You figured that much out.
Clover's gone.
She just ran off. Where? Did she maybe figure out about Snake not being dead on her own, maybe? I don't know.
When did this happen?
We got here just before you.
You certainly have excellent timing.
So you haven't searched anywhere other than near the staircase?
No.
No, we haven't.
Very well then. We'd best separate and look for Clover. We haven't much time left. Let's begin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we should set up a meeting time so we can come back and exit if it means leaving her behind. As much as I hate to say it.
Here.
Right, and yeah, we can ignore numbered doors because she obviously can't get through them.
No, she isn't.
There's no sign of her. Let's go. All right. I'm thinking we should probably split up.
Unless... Clover isn't the first one to disappear. Snake disappeared too, and then we found him dead. 7, 8, and her, they add up to 1. They could have killed her. Can any of us go through the numbered 1 door? Because I do want to check in there. Because it's entirely possible that they killed... No, but they couldn't have killed her. Because then they wouldn't have gone through the number 1 door, and their account was correct. There were 4 rooms. You had the navigation room, the, you know, the deck, the main deck. Not deck, the wheel room, or whatever the fuck it's called. You had the captain's quarters, and you had the communications room. So there were exactly 4 rooms. They got it right, meaning that they 100% went through door 1, meaning they must have gone through with Clover, and then the door, I don't know if a door is accessible twice after it's completed, so I don't know. I don't think they could have killed her.
Take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck.
All right, that sounds good. But,
What?
could you stop calling me by that code name when we're alone?
Huh? Sure, right. I'll do that.
Jumpy.
No, it's nothing.
We are all about to die. Clover is very possibly dead. We're gonna have to leave people behind. And you're putting this music on? This is not a rom-com. People are dying here. What are you two doing?
All right, I'm going then.
Yeah, be careful.
You be careful too, Jumpy.
Yeah, got it. Take care.
I swear to God, if Clover dies because of you fucking people, I'll kill you myself. Alright, so we're heading down to E deck. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it. Well, looks like we got the bad ending, did we? Let's take a look. But to wait for a man to stand before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in a dark place, June's smile had given him hope, both for escape and possibly for something else. But if Danganronpa has taught us anything, it's that hope only leads to despair. It was that hope that raised his spirits just enough that they may soon be fully dashed. He opened the elevator door, and there she was. A woman sat slouched against the wall. Lotus. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp, and her skin smooth and pale as always. Murdered, yes. It was covered in bright red blood. Who did Clover murder in the Axe Murderer timeline? Because it was the 2 people she thought had killed. She killed June, obviously. Because oh right, they'd gone to check out door number 2, I believe. So that was June, Clover. That's 10. They need another 8. I believe it was Lotus. No, it couldn't have been Lotus originally, right? Who did she think? Because someone must have opened door 3 with Snake, so 2 plus 7. I think she thought it was 7 and Santa? Yes, okay, so she thought that the people who had killed Snake were 7 and Santa. That was her theory. Yet this is Lotus dead. She never actually killed Lotus, at least in that timeline, so why did she kill Lotus now? Which means this makes me think it wasn't actually Clover who killed Lotus, because if it was Santa or 7, I understand why, because that's what happened in the other timeline. But Lotus? Junpei felt his chest constrict. He couldn't breathe, and his legs began to shake. A slow, cold drop of sweat trickled down his back. He felt his stomach somersault. Junpei's mind went blank. All his thoughts replaced with endless, hissing white. Driven by little more than instinct, he began to walk towards Lotus, slowly. Each slow movement of his stiff limbs brought him closer to her corpse. Finally, he stood next to her. Robotically, he bent down and put his hand against her neck. There was no pulse, no rise and fall of breathing. She was slightly warm. Something, somewhere in Junpei's shaken mind, told them that meant she had been killed recently. I mean, you hadn't been looking for that long, so that makes sense. Yes, Junpei thought. His mind slowly returning. She had been killed. Someone had killed her. There was a deep cut on the left side of her chest. Blood still oozed from it, though clearly her heart had stopped beating some time ago. The weapon had been a knife, then. Perhaps she had been stabbed in the heart once. A knife! That implies the same killer as in the Yellow Submarine ending. Interesting. So, you know how I said, if we go through this door, why does that mean that the killer never gets out? Little did I know! Yeah! She would have died immediately. He took little comfort from knowing she must have suffered very little. Only then did Junpei notice. Lotus's bracelet was gone!
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so.
But is Clover just trying to get out? And it's just taking Lotus's bracelet? What other bracelet would she need? It's 4 plus 8 is 12. She would just need June.
1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0.
Right.
At worst, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or detects that the wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
You could also just chop off your hand, you know? Well, Juzo. Is that why the killer had ended Lotus's life? So that they might have the number 8 bracelet? If that was true, then the killer was whoever wanted the number 8 bracelet. Perhaps more accurately, the person who would gain the most by obtaining bracelet number 8. Who is that? Ace! At least I think, because 1 and 8 become 9, meaning that then... Wait, no, that makes no sense. Fuck. No, he would actually gain the least from it, because then he couldn't actually get out of the 9th door without getting some more people. Who would benefit the most from the number 8 bracelet? Thought had only just entered Junpei's mind when... he heard a noise. A sound like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him. That's strange that noise came from within his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain. There was heat. Extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He had been stabbed. But where? What are you gonna do? Stab me? Man who was stabbed. His body was quickly going numb. He couldn't tell whether a knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Lotus had done the same to Junpei as well. So who is it? 7 plus 5 is 12. I mean, no, it's 8. 8 plus 5 is 13. That means that the person who actually gained the most from that is no one. 8 and 5 perfectly complement each other in reaching the number 9. In essentially... by killing Lotus and 5, you would need to still kill one more person in order to escape. You cannot escape just, regardless of what your number is, Lotus and 5 are 2 numbers that cannot get out. So clearly whoever's doing this is not trying to escape. His voice was little more than a weak groan. With what little strength he had left, Junpei turned his body, trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. Can we see? But as he did, the knife dug itself deeper, twisting viciously. He collapsed to the floor. a puppet with its strings cut. His arms and legs lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Junpei's body was entirely numb. We could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing save his eyes. Come on? As he lay eyes on the floor, his life ebbing away, Junpei finally saw his attacker. Two tiny images of the killer, reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotion, no anger, no sadness, no regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body reached his mind. His killer glanced down at his body. Do we actually get to see? Or are you just gonna cockblock us? Then without a word, climbed into the elevator and was gone. Yeah, no, they're not even giving them a pronoun, so yeah, they're not going to show us who. His eyesight began to fade. The world grew blurry, then began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked inexorably inward. Soon, it swallowed up the last that remained of Junpei's mind, and his consciousness left him. And again, leading credence to my theory that whoever did this is clearly not just trying to escape, because they didn't even wait for my heartbeat to reach 0 before taking my bracelet. So they didn't actually take my bracelet. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness, he fell. Into 0. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. And then it ends. Without even telling us who it was. Bad end! Yeah, I figured as much. Cut and run. Yep. And then it's gonna loop back to the beginning and it's gonna be really loud. Yeah, so what's this ending? So just... That's so much less distinctive than Yellow Submarine, because it's literally the same thing. You get murdered by a knife, but it's just a shittier axe murderer this time around. Actually, so I know it says bad end there, it says bad end here. Does it say bad end here? Just curious. 3 left behind. I'm actually very curious here. I just want to remember how this ending really went, because it's been a while. Right, they can't get out. Their urinary route is... You good, Junpei? Oh, probably not. Their urinary route is 8. They're 1 short.
So, what do you want to do, Junpei?
What do you mean, what do I want to do? What can we do?
Yeah, and there's the coffin.
What the hell is that?
Shh, quiet.
Where is it coming from? Could it be?
Hey, I think it's coming from this coffin.
You're right.
Let's open it.
But how?
What are those muscles for? For show?
You're telling me to force it open?
I mean, it looks like wood,
Just
right?
shut up and try!
So right, there's knocking coming from the coffin. We can't open it because we don't have the code. The piano music kicks in.
Yeah, looks...
Do you think we have to put in the right password or it won't open?
I think so. Whoever or whatever's inside this thing wants out.
I know that, but how?
Without a passcode, I don't think there's much we can do.
Isn't there a hint somewhere?
Well, let's look for one.
And then how does it end, though?
There's nothing.
Not making this...
So what actually happens? Because I remember this much, but I don't remember how it actually ends.
What's the passcode? What am I supposed to do? I need something.
Right, you got a nice dramatic shot of the coffin. Oh, right, to be continued. We never get it. Actually, wait, what does it say? Hold on. Roll that back. Roll that back. What did you say? At the very end there? Skip. Come on. Right. Because there was a screen after the to be continued, but I don't know what it said. Because I clicked away from it, thinking it was just, you know, some random thing that I didn't care about. To be continued. So continue it. Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I am Santa. There we go. So that's what it says. Actually, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa. Suppose maybe trying to say that Santa is 0? That doesn't make any sense though. And wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa. I guess that makes a lot more sense in context of the thing, like, is he the white Santa or the black Santa? I guess he's the white Santa, because he's this fucking knife murderer, if that was him, but I don't know who it was, because the game explicitly made sure not to tell me. And apparently the first key is here. Intriguing. So where are the keys? So the first key is here. Then here, 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 here. Okay. So what's the first? Because, like, so if we just say, get over here, right? Large hospital room. Does that automatically pick that up? It doesn't. So what if I go here? Assuming we've gone through that pathway instead. It does. So whatever this red key is, essentially just means nothing in these conversations is important, but we do need to go through the 4 and 5 doors. Interesting. So let's head down there, I guess. I don't have much time today to finish this.
Thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
Oh, that's so sad now, looking back on it. But yes, so we're gonna go, we're gonna head back. I actually do want to play through this, just because, you know, it's been a while since we've actually had some quality time with Snake, so I want to check out how that is. So yeah, we gotta go down this way, then we gotta go down this way. But yeah, we will, yeah, I'll just do this little bit here, because I just want to, you know, have some conversations with Snake that we haven't had in a while, because this was only in our very first playthrough. And yeah, and then after that, next time we will be finishing up and trying to get for this ending.
But what?
Okay. Let's just skip to the first bit. Order digital. 5365, that's 11, 19, 22, that would be 4. Which way do we need to go? Oh, fuck. Fuck, I forgot which door I'm supposed to go here. I think door 4 should be fine?
I'll go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June.
Oh, fuck, no, wrong. Alright. Try that one again.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
So yeah, we go through door 5. Got it.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
He doesn't want to get the blood on his white clothes.
It's 4. Add up.
Then we.
Yeah,
So the 7. Lotus.
Are these really on door 5? Of course. Should I?
All right then. I'm.
We're over.
The doors.
Which?
Let's go through door 5.
Hey, wait. I want to go through door 5 too.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
Oh, give me a second. Yeah, okay. Let's keep going.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Maybe we need to see the body of the 9th man for this?
Well,
Please, let me go into door 5.
Man, now we're right back where we started. You know that?
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
don't go away.
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others.
No.
Don't be so selfish.
Why?
You'll be fine. Just relax.
I love Snake.
Huh. What did he tell her?
Okay. I understand.
Okay, so oh! So in this situation, he actually tells Clover something. Got it. Is... I think that's what we need here. Got it.
Let's make sure we've got this straight.
So yeah, I feel like that's the only real difference. I'm gonna assume that's why.
Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake. 7 plus 2 plus... and the digital root of... And those going to door 4, Lotus, Santa, 8 plus 3... and the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2. We're
Yes,
okay
yes.
with this.
We can skip the
The
math.
problem's here.
Yes. Let's do it.
All right, then. The lever's all that's left. Okay. All right, then. Let's go.
Okay. Please be careful.
We will.
Yeah. Shut your mouth.
And it's open. Oh,
Yep.
That's messed up.
that was the 9th man.
Was.
Oh.
Now it's some outstanding wall decor.
How can you...
Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Yes, because Zero really loves that number.
Sorry.
Let's go!
Call him your hoe gay ass.
Damn it! The countdown started!
Shit, the door!
There's no turning back now. And if we
There
don't
never
manage
was.
to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it. Found it. Right here!
Alright? I never realized how pale Snake's hands are. Jesus Christ. Maybe because it's a prosthetic? I don't know. No, but then his bracelet wouldn't work in a prosthetic.
Whew. Well, it looks like it stopped.
Because I know that he has some kind of prosthesis.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
Hey, that'll
Are you alright?
that'll get the bracelet off.
Are you guys okay?
Oh, we are. The ninth man isn't, though.
Yeah, we're fine.
He's not. He's not all here. Let's just say.
The detonators have been deactivated.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Sure thing.
All right, let's go.
And they're gone.
So what does Snake tell Clover here? That's the linchpin. I think that has to do with that, right? Because then when we go through this door, I wonder. I guess we'll see.
Now. Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not budging.
Hey, there's a door over there.
A first-class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
Oh, right, because I know we do have a chance to have a talk with Clover in the operation? No, in the laboratory. And it's just that we just aren't able to have that conversation because we don't have the right thingamajig for it. So I guess maybe now, with Snake telling her that, or whatever, we will actually be able to talk to Clover. During the,
All right, then.
laboratory
Let's go.
puzzle.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't want to look, but... Oh, it's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what. He'd been wearing these.
Yes.
The bracelet's off. Oh, wait. Zero did say.
Yeah, but the thing is, the ninth bracelet is actually useless. Like, it might as well... It's the 9 bracelet and the 0 bracelet are actually one and the same.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so.
Yep.
1. You escape from this ship. 2. Lord Hartley reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confine of the ship,
The bracelet comes off when you're dead.
Yes.
But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human. Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, I gotta get out of here.
Hey, if you puke, maybe you'll puke out the bomb inside you, and then you won't have to worry about that. See? Easy.
Huh. Where did they...
Ah, yes, the first class cabin. I remember this place.
Through here? What's up?
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
Actually, I don't really feel like doing this. Like, we've already played through this, the thing. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing all that. I'm just gonna skip it. Large hospital room.
It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
I don't know. Maybe I'll go, like, rewatch the time I played through that the first time, just so I can see Snake, like, before the next stream, but I'm probably not just gonna play through it, because I don't see the point. But yeah, alright, so we got the first red key down. Now we just need to take the 8th door, which is with Lotus and Clover. And so then, yeah, we'll probably have some conversations with Clover here regarding whatever it is Snake told her. And then we'll go here and we'll probably talk with Santa during these escape rooms, likely about his sister. Right, because if Clover tells us about the girl who died in the Nonary game, maybe we'll be able to connect the fact that that might be Santa's sister or whatever. And then maybe that will lead to something good happening here. I guess we'll see. I guess we will see. You know, hopefully us talking to Clover over here will make her not go insane over here. All good. All good. So yeah, since that's the case, and I don't really have the time to go through all that again, I think I'm just going to end it here. Let me... Yep. Okay, do I not have my... Hello? Do I not? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm just, gonna end it here, because there's not really much else for me to do. Not sure when this will be continuing, because, you know, I'm being pretty busy lately, so... I don't know when I'll be able to continue. I mean, I usually play this on Tuesdays, but I don't know. I'm gonna be pretty busy this week, so maybe not. Maybe you'll have to just check the channel to see if there's an event. And then tomorrow will hopefully be Persona 4. The problem is that I don't know if Bryce can make it, and if he can't, then I don't really see the point, because we're gonna be getting to some... I don't know. We'll see. If Bryce can't make it, we'll see about maybe playing Persona on my own. Maybe not. Maybe actually, if Bryce can't make it tomorrow, I'll just throw a thumbnail up real quick and just, you know, cook up a thumbnail up real quick and do another stream of Zero Escape. Who knows? That might work out. But I'll decide tomorrow. So tomorrow is either going to be Persona 4, or here, we're going to be trying to get the true ending, or we're going to continue this. Who knows? It's a mystery, you know? Which will probably make me a bit... Which, you know, is probably a good thing, considering I've really been falling behind on this series, and I'd love to be able to catch up. So yeah, I'm going to leave this here. You know, if you're new, you know, you can subscribe, and all that. And, yeah, thanks for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow.